We are back, College Football 26. It is a stream dynasty. Of course, you may be watching this later on YouTube. And the choice for this dynasty is Wyoming. Full seasons for every episode. I feel very badly about the way a lot of these have gone. Not a stream dynasty in particular, but with my videos on College Football 26. The game just didn't have the same hype and wasn't as well received on YouTube and really wasn't as fun to play, but I'm getting the itch. We're in the heart of the college football season. I want to be back with the stream dynasties. I think this is honestly just the best way to do College Football 26 videos on this channel. I think the stream dynasties is just the way. So I'm happy to be back. I think Wyoming is going to be a really good challenge because nothing is around Wyoming. Who are we going to be able to recruit? It's going to be a very interesting test, of course, with being live on Twitch. We got the chat right above me, so make sure to tune in. Twitch.tv/Bengal. Link, as always, is down in the description. And then maybe even streaming some FPS games later. Counter-Strike? I don't know. Something to think about. But let's get into the stream dynasty featuring the Wyoming Cowboys. Let's find the next Josh Allen. Or likely not even close. He actually wasn't that good at Wyoming, so I don't know. Maybe we can find that. So let's talk about this Wyoming team. Because, unfortunately, it's not very good. It isn't. But, with a little bit of Gene Dangus magic, we could potentially turn it around. Now, John Michael Gillenborg is a good player. He didn't really play much in his first couple seasons at Wyoming. I saw an interview. I don't know how I've seen an interview with John Michael Gillenborg, but I have. I believe it's Gillenborg. But he has become kind of a good player. He's a redshirt senior. At quarterback, we might have something to work with. Caden Anderson is a redshirt sophomore. Brian Fowler is a redshirt freshman. But they both only have normal development. They both have moderate speed. We probably roll with Caden Anderson as a starting quarterback. Well, he's from Southlake. That's interesting. That's probably an area we need to recruit pretty well in this rebuild. But there's not a whole lot of talent. Teron Kelman looks pretty good. He's got shifty. He's got 360. He's a redshirt junior. He'll likely be back next season as well. But as always with these low-tier schools, we need to recruit in a big way. Chris Durr. I don't know if he's going to be Chris Dawn from Texas State Dynasty, but he looks extremely similar. Like height, weight, overall, even his player image in the top right. And to just confirm this is memory going back a few months ago. Come on, dude. Chris Dawn definitely is better, but Chris Durr could be our Chris Dawn. If you didn't see that series, it's on YouTube. You should go check it out. But there are some playmakers on offense. I feel pretty good about that. We definitely need to recruit the trenches. All of our best players are about to be gone, whether via the portal or via just leaving. They're old and bad, and they're going to go get regular jobs. Like, it's redshirt senior after redshirt senior. There are a couple of players that we can build around. Like Dash Bauman has some pretty good speed. 82 is pretty good. And he should be around next season. But at corner, I mean, Ian Bell is our best corner. He's got 85 speed. Thankfully, he's got a bit of size to him. So it's not all bad. But if you look at the top players on this team, out of the first 6, there is 1 junior, and he's a redshirt junior. So we need to get a lot of youth into this team. And with the play the moments dynasties, we need to make the most out of every moment. We need to win games, and we need to get top-tier recruits to Wyoming. I will probably try to target a 5-star or 2, but the likelihood that we're actually able to get any of them is pretty low. But just 1 could change the program, so that's what we're going to try to do. So the entire state of Wyoming has 5 players that we can recruit. Only 1 of which is even interested, by the way. And only 1 that we can actually recruit is even a 3-star. Spencer Winter, though. Imagine winter coming out. It's snowing 7,000 feet above sea level here in Laramie, Wyoming. Whew! At Memorial Stadium. I feel like I've done Wyoming Dynasty before, but this is really the first time We're just going to need to get lucky with who we get. Okay, I mean, I gotta start the recording on this. We've had some all-time names, but Malik Neighbors might be at the top. Not Malik Neighbors' neighbors, but your actual neighbor. And then we have multiple quarterbacks with insane names. We have George Cheek. I can already see the comments calling him Cheeks when he screws up. And then we have a quarterback with the last name Duck. That seems like a disaster. That seems like a problem. I feel like, you know, throwing up ducks for picks is probably not going to help out very much. I get roasted enough as it is, and these early seasons are never that good. Of course, in year one, I never change the schedule at all, except for I do like to play the Trenton State Titans. It's my team builder team from College Football 25. Got to show it some love. But this is the schedule. Of course, conference play is locked. But we have some decent visit weeks here. Week 6 against UNLV. Week 9 against Colorado State. Week 10 is an unfortunate bye week. And then we don't have a home matchup until week 13. So there's a bit of a gap in there. So we really have 2 big visit weeks potentially. Outside of that, visits probably are not going to play too big of a factor. So let's get in here, start season 1, and see if we can't start with a win. We know where the holes are on this team, and it's the everywhere. And everybody wants to transfer. That's never good. But we're going to start out with a win, hopefully, and maybe change some opinions. We have 450 hours for recruiting. We need to go after the players not receiving offers. Unfortunately, some won't even consider us. Dude, you have no offers. Just accept mine. Deal breaker, schmeal breaker. Let me recruit you. F pro potential? They don't know what our running back's about to do. So, of course, we're going after some 5-stars. We may even be able to land one. 5-star corner Allen Hennessy. That would be nice. 5-star quarterback Kerry Mears. You just miss 100% of the shots you don't take. If I could get through that sentence, that'd be phenomenal. And Hennessy's got a realistic chance to get here because he has no offers right now. That's good. It's easy to transition into 3 stars, but you can't go after 5 stars the entire year. So we're going to do the best we can, try to get some, and see if we're able to be successful in any one of these. Because it's not necessarily going to be just the 3 stars we get committed early that turn around the program. It's going to be maybe the 5-star that we land early that kind of jumpstarts everything. That's a possibility. We've got Akron on the schedule. MAC competition, always stiff. We actually have the overall advantage to start, but we are going to enemy territory with a new team. We don't know how these guys are going to perform on the field. I think we should try to lean into the running game. We have a talented running back. The O-line could be worse. This is absolutely a team we need to beat, a game we need to win, kick off the Dynasty with a big victory. We start with the football. That's never good. That's a bad sign. And here we go. The Akron Stadium looks different. I feel like I've never played here, but that can't be possible because I've played in the MAC before. I did Kent State Dynasty last year. I don't know. John Michael Gillenborg is our star player. 6'5", 250, prototype tight end. He's going to help us in the run game as a blocker and hopefully as a receiver as well. He is our only star here on offense. Read option to start. That might be the last time we do that. Anderson does not really have the speed to make anything possible. We're already backed up here. 2nd and 13. Quick throw over the middle. It's Kelman. One of our best players here on the entire team. Might need to get him some carries as well and see if we can actually run behind this offensive line. And we can. Kelman with a nice little juke move, and that's a gain of more than 10. Feed to Ron Kelman. Akron needs to be no match. Sneak through. We got one-on-one with the safety, and Kelman can't make a miss, but we do get to the second, even the third level there. Do we trust Caden Anderson to throw? I think, you know, we can go read option. I said this was going to be the last time we called it, but we're just going to hand it off. We're going to treat it like inside zone, and Kelman is wrapped up on the backside of that. I think we just need to stick to inside zone and not run read option at all, but it's tough because when I want to go to a run, that's the audible. Give Gillenborg a shot. He's got a step, and he's got the football. Great throw from Caden Anderson. Touchdown, Cowboys. And who but John Michael Gillenborg, star tight end, puts us on top. What a start to Wyoming Dynasty. We'll take a second look. Look at that mustache. I could learn from that. Good start. And really, I mean, you saw how we got the ball down the field. It was, you know, our two best players on offense. Teron Kelman and then John Michael Gillenborg. It's a really good start. And we will see how our defense responds. Sometimes on a Heisman, the CPU just scores, right? So I'll tell you what, I like how we covered the kick, though. We're flying around. We're making plays. We'll see if we can contain the senior quarterback, Ben Finley. Akron sucks. I'm not even going to be polite. It's a really awful team. But we need this defense to play well, and that might not be super easy. We'll see. 3rd and 12 after the Florentine sack. Throw over the middle, and that is nowhere close. I wish I could say the coverage was good. I think an accurate throw might actually be a conversion there, but it wasn't an accurate throw, so, you know, if the queen had balls, she'd be king, right? And she's not. She's not even alive. Here's 1st and 10. The wheel route looked open, but then it got picked up. We have Chris Durr, and he's no Chris Dawn. Drops the football for us. That's already more drops than I ever saw Chris Dawn Jr. have in his entire Texas State career in that dynasty. Oh, Gillenborg's wide open again. He's feasting on these corner routes. Gillenborg takes a big shot, but rumbles into Akron territory. Great start for JMG. I'm working on that as a nickname, and we're sacked. I saw the blitz coming and just tried to get the ball out. Shaman Cooper got there too early. Let's try a screen. There it is. There it was. Wasn't really blocked well enough. And suddenly it's 3rd and 17. I think I know what we need to do. Get Gillenborg on the corner route. They've shown they can't cover it. It's a whole shot. It's a great throw, and it's a catch by John Mike. Already 3 for 103. I love throwing to tight ends in this game. And in general. Good block on the edge, but we don't have the speed with Chris Durr, and there is an injury. It's our left guard, Wes King. Okay, there's no way the Akron crowd is this loud that Gillenborg can't hear the adjustment, dude. Give him a chance. Jump ball, nearly intercepted. Okay. Yeah, throw an elbow sweatband on Wes King. He'll be fine. Give me Gillenborg. Laser! Good coverage. Wow, I didn't think he'd get back to that. All right. We'll take the points. Got to remember to kick it insanely far over because we're on the road. And it still barely sneaks in. Okay, we got 10. We got 10. Oh, yeah, I'm not even playing the moments. I forgot what was happening. This is typically a play the moment series. All right, well, we're back in on defense after allowing a touchdown. Got to do more of that. And here's 3rd and 4. It's good coverage. And it's a really bad throw again from Finley. This guy stinks. But so does our offense in sim. 2-minute drill. Let's get some points. We got to go to John Michael Gyllenborg. Streak up the seam. Can we fit it in there? Yes. But he doesn't catch it because it was a hospital ball, essentially. Okay. What about on a corner route? Ball came out a bit late, but we completed anyway. He really is the offense right now. We stopped running the ball, but maybe we need to go back to that. Get the ball to Teron Kelman. We're going to send Richardson in motion. Hand off. He's going to juke somebody out. Maybe get a yard, if that. 2nd and 10. On the move, Anderson. We're going to throw back across to the middle of the field late. Not a good idea, but a great idea because it worked. Oh, man. Creeley, Death, Scythe. Thank you guys for the Prime sub, Snipe Squad. Of course, these are live streamed on Twitch if you somehow missed that. Crosser not there. Dextrell Brown on the coverage. We need more Gyllenborg. What about the in? Richardson can't hold on. This is kind of a bold play call because there's almost certainly no way for us to get this. We're basically playing for 3 here. So we probably should have done something else. Kick is right down the middle. 13-7. And we need to make the stop here. So it's the end of the first half. 23 seconds on the clock. We have all of our timeouts. I mean, are we potentially in position to get the ball back and score? Here's a shot deep down the field. There's the incompletion. And I think we will force the punt. We're going to get the ball back with, like, what? 7 seconds, maybe? Corner route to Gyllenborg. Oh. Horrendous punt. That's why you got to make these shit schools. Excuse my French. Je m'appelle Bengal. You got to make these bad schools punt the ball because they don't have good punters. You got to make them make plays. Oh, that was bad. But I think we should have hit Gyllenborg, to be honest. They're giving us a lot of space. But if we're going to run this to the short side of the field, there's just not really going to be enough space to make something significant happen. Yeah, there's just nothing there. Dimmu, thanks for the gift sub to Gorbin time. Honestly, we could have just ended the half. Nothing productive. That's the arm strength? That's all he has? That's a lob down the field? He's got like 30 yards he can throw it. All right, well, we are ahead. John Michael Gyllenborg is unbelievable. He's got 6 for 127 and a touchdown. And we'll see if we can hold on here through the second half. The secret to winning is not punting on 4th and inches from midfield, I'll tell you that. The secret to winning is make Finley throw the football from Akron. He stinks. Wow, that's incredible coverage. We got to run the ball in that spot, I think. And now our defense needs help. Great. And now Finley's going to make us eat crow, as they say. What will they do? I mean, Finley, he really hasn't been remotely accurate. This is the quarterback we're playing, and it's a one-possession game. Oh, my goodness. He is horrendous. Gotta get to the flat, though. Oh, wow. Okay. Touchdown accurate. I see this squirrel dance across the camera. Taven Curry. We just really didn't have the speed to cover that. Took a sharper angle than we needed to, and then we were caught trying to dive after him, and he just dragged him to the end zone. We need faster linebackers for sure. We need just better athletes everywhere, but at linebacker, it could make quite a difference. Crosser wide open. Gyllenborg still on his feet. Ends up falling down inside the 5. Run the football. Can we play bully ball against Akron? We better be able to. But we really can't. And Akron is begging for us to throw the football here. They have everything condensed, but maybe we do a little jet touch pass and we use speed to the outside. Richardson spinning back inside, down into the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming. Let's go for 2. Good score, 21-14. Defense needs help, though. Tail end of the 3rd quarter. This is where we need to make something happen. Gonna run the ball. Stulsatz doesn't bring him down. Akron picks up a yard. We're up by a touchdown. I feel comfortable if we can just make Finley throw the football. He's got the most fraudulent passing touchdown ever. That can't be a catch. Oh my goodness. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Akron has the ball on the inch line. And Jalen Sargent apparently has caught the ball a couple times in sim. This is where we've got to make a stop. They're actually not going with a heavy look at all. Could this just still be a run anyway? It will be, and we are all over it. They showed, like, big power going into the end of the 3rd quarter, and then they just spread everything out wide and still tried to run the ball anyway. It did not work, and I think they might try the same thing again. We got to be aware of inside zone here. It's actually just a draw. Eller, big hit. Nowhere to go for the Zips. 3rd and goal from the 3. We're going to pass commit. They've got a bunch over there on the left side. They run the ball anyway, and they find the end zone. They keep spreading things out wide out of gun and then run the ball anyway. I thought finally on 3rd down, they were going to be like, okay, we can't run the football. Let's pass. I thought maybe a screen, some type of a bubble screen out of the bunch. Nope. They just play bully ball and get into the end zone. 4 minutes to play. 21 all. We can't have a play where Gyllenborg is not involved in the pass play. He's open, but we're going to check down. There's Kelman. Takes a hit, but survives it. Good gain for the offense. It's 4th and 3. This is like, it seems like a clear field goal spot, but I think we can win the game if we convert. It's 3 yards. We couldn't get inches last time. Try to get him to jump. Nobody moves. We're going to snap the ball anyway. Throw to Gyllenborg. He makes the catch. It is a game-ending type of play for John Michael Gyllenborg. Sometimes you got to be aggressive. Sometimes you got to make a play. We made the play. Nowhere to go for Caden Anderson. Not Caden Anderson. Nowhere to go for Teron Kelman. The play clock is about a half second behind the game clock. So we're going to let this go to the 2-minute timeout. Oh, it's not. Am I okay? I just saw it backwards, I guess, or okay. 2nd and 16. Because 2nd and 11 wasn't hard enough. We're going to get it back, though. We're going to get it back. Just gives us more yards to go. That's not really anything. Okay, JMG wide open. John Michael Gyllenborg down inside the Akron 10. That wasn't even a math issue. Please. I looked at it wrong. Oh boy. Or it didn't register, I don't know. The brain might be fried today. It's never a good sign. But we're almost playing for 3 here. Akron, if they were smart, which they're not, they would be calling timeouts right now. They should have called a timeout after the big play. They didn't do it. Just got the snap off. There's the Akron timeout. We may have been able to score a touchdown there. Instead, it's 3rd and goal. Oh, I don't like read option. Let's get to an inside zone here if we can. I like that a little bit better. Durr comes across in motion. It's likely man coverage. That likely won't matter. We're going to run the football. And Kelman is stopped. And I got to see the squirrel gyrate. 4th and goal from the 1. We're going to take our points. I don't think Finley is good at all for Akron. We're going to force him to throw the ball. The kick is good very easily. Very easily. And we just need to stop. 58 seconds. Akron has 1 timeout. Broly, God, thanks for the tier 1. He can't throw the ball. I mean, so this is a win. Ooh, that's a nasty spin move. I mean, it's likely hurry up for the rest of the game. They QB spike it. 3rd and 5. I guess that saves a couple of seconds because you didn't get the first. But you have less shots at it. I would have just tried to get up and call a play. You don't really have a ton of downs to give. Here's a shot down the field. Minor can't make the catch. Or can't stop the catch. He got bumped. We switched on and then he got bumped. Oh, and he got out of position. Dude, getting bumped in these games are so annoying. Oh my God. All right. That changes the game a little bit. That changes the game slightly, and we're diving at nothing. Touchdown, Akron. Oh boy, that was really bad. Okay. All of that was awful. Hey, Prime, thanks for the Prime. Chris G. Oh, that was so bad. That was everything there was awful. We need a touchdown to win. We have 28 seconds to get one. Hey, we're going to throw it to John Michael Gillenborg. We're going to be fine. We have 28 seconds and 3 timeouts. I'm not worried about this. I'm not. You can be worried. Everything's going to be fine. That's not the best start. Was that too conservative? And Chillenborg. There's Akron's crowd can't be this loud. They've packed the house, by the way. There isn't a seat to be had here at Summerfield. There's nothing open, I feel like. Oh, we're in deep trouble. And we can throw... They can't hear. I mean, it's insane how they can't hear the adjustments. Gillenborg, open, sideline, missed him. Wow. 14 seconds. 4th and 8. Game is on the line. I need this to be man coverage. Need it. Okay. I think it is. No, it's not. We're going to throw to Gillenborg anyway. On the sideline! Toes are in! We're still going to lose, most likely. Okay. This was just not our game, you know? And sometimes that's how it is. 8 seconds is just too few seconds to have. Gillenborg made the catch. Get down. Get down. Timeout. Okay. He's got 12 for 221. from the 25. We have life here. It's got to be Gillenborg. It has to be. Will we have the time? Can we get in the end zone? Catch made by Sargent. He fights down to the 2. We're going to start 0-1. We really found a great way to lose that game. Ben Finley's your player of the game. This guy sucks. Jalen Sargent got so close. I'll tell you what, they knew where we wanted to go with the ball. I mean, look at this bum-ass safety where number 80, like he's Jerry Rice. He's like anybody but Gillenborg. So I'm like, okay, 3's basically manned up against Gillenborg. The safety's not in the picture. Our best shot is Sargent. But the safety read it and ultimately ended up saving the touchdown. We were a yard short. Can happen. But we're going to learn from that. We're going to bounce back, and we're going to win the next one. Here's the deal. The job is not up for debate because the expectation here at Wyoming is not many. The goal is to win 4 games. Now, we're currently 0% of the way to that. And we lost to Akron. That's disappointing. I'll be the first to admit it. There's a lot of season left. Okay? JMG, you are Mountain West Offensive Player of the Week. And hey, we got a tune-up game here. My team builder team, we're in a good spot on the 5-star safety. We're in a very good spot on the 5-star corner, Alan Hennessy. And we're going to break out the Hennessy if we can recruit him. I'm sure that's going to be a big hit with the team. Those who are of age. Kerry Mears, we're in a decent spot. If we can bring in some 5-stars year 1, what a huge advantage that would be moving forward. So, pedal to the metal. We're going to keep recruiting. The problem ends up being when recruiting these 5-stars, and you're looking at it, what can we actually hard sell them on? Our grades are so bad that the only thing that's ever going to be good is playtime, right? But there are other things that we would need to sell them on. What can those even be? It isn't ideal. That's why it's really tough to go after the 5-stars. Because sometimes the CPU just turns it on and they're like, actually, we're going to get him if you don't mind. And I'm like, I do mind, but they don't typically care. So I would say recruiting early looks like it's going fairly well. But, you know, at the same time, it's way too early to make any type of determination. We need to beat Trenton State. This is actually a big game on the schedule. We cannot lose to this team. We get a home game, of course. You know, Akron, who knew it would be such a tough environment to play in? I'm really shocked that it was a full crowd. Like, I'm really, really shocked by that. Because usually it's like these crowds are not full when you're doing, you know, small schools with bad histories. Is Akron really packing the house? Show me the week 1 Akron crowd from 2025, please. Home crowd here, though, as the Titans take the field of Trenton State. We're going to beat them. There's not a doubt in my mind. This is a team we beat. This is a team we are better than. And we really, I know we should have beat Akron, but a loss gets everyone more interested in the series. So obviously I had to throw for content. 3rd and 8. But we can't lose this game. This is not a game we lose. He caught it. It hit him in the helmet, and then he caught it. Oh, my God. Touchdown, Titans. It hit him in the helmet, and he's like, oh, shit, should I catch this? And then it fooled my entire team, and he ran by everybody. The dive at the ground admittedly didn't help very much. But it was already decided. He was going to score. All right. Let's dial in. Hey, had to score some points anyway. Going down 7 is nothing. That's nothing. Kelman with a great start to this game. 3 for 33. Can we run read option against the Titans? I bet we can. There's Kelman. He's going to walk in. Touchdown to Ron Kelman. This is Wyoming football. This is Wyoming football. This is what we're capable of. Bang. We've got the football. Let's go. Find the end zone. From the half-yard line. Got Richardson in motion. It's an easy Teron Kelman touchdown. It really wasn't. Is anybody blocking? I'm confused, actually. Because I see people on the field in front of my quarterback and running back, but they don't seem to be doing anything. Teron Kelman, touchdown number 2. Throw up the salutes. Let's go. And they've scored again. How are they doing this? 3rd and 7. Can we not get... I can't adjust the depth of the out route. It can only be a quick out. Running back wide open. It's Teron Kelman. Get used to hearing that name. Touchdown number 3. Have a day, Teron Kelman. We take the lead, 21-14. Oh, he might be a little bit of a ball player for us. Just on a little Texas angle route out of the backfield. They've got a defensive lineman in pursuit. Just got to find the mismatch. And I think we did. 3rd and 7. Is running the ball here a good idea? I don't think so. Get Gillenborg one-on-one. Oh, good route! Timing, it was just not quite there, but Teron Kelman's injured. Oh, no. Hopefully that's not serious. That would not be good news here to end the first half. Kick nearly blocked, but it's not. Straight into the good hands logo, and we extend our lead. 8 seconds to go. We're on the 5-yard line. Oh my goodness, Kelman's fine. Kelman's fine. Quick throw, Richardson touchdown. We are dominating the Titans. I know what you're thinking. It's an FCS school. They've scored 2 touchdowns. I'm not really worried about the numbers right now. I'm worried about the optics. And this team looks damn good. We have Gillenborg one-on-one. Uncoverable. Somewhat coverable. But 4th and 2. It's a 52-yarder. We're going to leave the offense out there. And we're going to get Teron Kelman the football. There he goes. 10 for 86 this game. And it's another 4th down. This is a bit more of a manageable kick, though. Slightly. It's still pretty deep. And here is the kick. It's nearly blocked again. Why does that keep happening? The kick is good. We actually have a pretty big decision to make here. So if that's roughing the kicker, which it should be an automatic first down, right? If it's running into the kicker, I don't think it is. But it's roughing the kicker. We'll take the free 15. We drilled it from deep. But now we have an opportunity to get 7. Gillenborg up the seam. Can't make the catch. He's got silver 50-50. Didn't really look like it. Because you got to catch those. Ooh, there was space there for Kelman. He's a little bit hurt right now. Maybe he shouldn't be in. I mean, I don't make the rules here. I guess I kind of do as head coach. Head ball coach. Anderson on the move. Little bit of space here for Anderson. And we're going to duck out after a scramble for about 12. He does not have very good speed. He's got just enough speed. Gillenborg, high point, can't make the catch. Didn't need to high point it. Thought we did initially, but he ended up separating. 2nd and goal. He looks open. John Michael Gillenborg, touchdown. He continues his hot start to the year. Get JMG the football. 38-14. Trenton State going for it on 4th and 9. We got to be aware of Cole Stockdale here. He's a good player, but our pressure is better. Forcing an errant throw. And we've got to ride this thing all the way home. It's got to be the game. Up 38-14 inside 3 minutes. How about a big Teron Kelman rush? It's not going to happen. We lose 3. I wanted 100 yards rushing for him, although we get the football back. Can Teron Kelman score another touchdown? I'd love to get him his 4th. There he goes! Teron Kelman reaching, got there. This is what you wanted to see. A big bounce-back performance. We improved to 1-1. We are officially 500 for the 2nd time this year. It's a shame that 0-0 was the last time. Caden Anderson, 3 touchdowns, completing under 50% of his passes. I don't really know what to think about that. Teron Kelman did go over 100 yards, had 3 touchdowns on the ground, and also 1 through the air. He was our leading receiver. Gillenborg and Richardson also found the end zone. And then defensively, sack for Evan Eller. No picks in this game. But it feels good to get our first win. This is actually going to be a really big test. We have Utah coming to town. This is one we're not supposed to win, obviously. Utah's an 84 overall. This is a really good team we're going up against. But, hey, you never know. If we can shorten the game, limit possessions, and run the offense through our stars, John Michael Gillenborg, maybe Teron Kelman, we could potentially be in the position to steal a win. And I think if we can beat Utah, the loss to Akron doesn't matter. Because you'd assume, best case scenario, we split those games anyway because we're not beating Utah. But if we can somehow beat Utah, hey, you never know. And we'll start by kicking it off. Let's see what we can do. It's not looking good, actually. It's not looking good. We're going to run the football. We are all over it. Okay. All it takes is 1 turnover. Their O-line's so good, though. Spencer Fano, even though he hasn't played great in real life, is really good. And Caleb Lomu over at left tackle is another pretty good player. Pressure! Oh, man, that's got to be a sack or an interception. It can't be positive play or positive yardage there for the Utes. 3rd and goal. We got Mo Bamba. Oh, read option touchdown. Devin Dampier. Yep. Okay. Well, I thought it was probably an RPO. I didn't think read option was even an option. Well, all right. Let's see what the offense can do. We are driving. 3rd and 1. Ooh, it's kind of like a 5-man front here in a way. Can we run on this, though? 4th and 1. That was an early whistle. Okay, we're not punting this spot. No way. We got to trust it. We got to run the football here. We have it. Teron Kelman up the middle. Nobody will touch him. House call Teron Kelman. We're tied in Laramie. Let's go, Teron. Huge. Hey, nobody, look at my chat. Nobody thought we'd be tied here. Nobody. Nobody. Big play. We're fighting. That's all you can ask for. We are fighting. That's all we can do. 42 yards from Kelman. And we got to stop. No, we didn't. It looked like it. 3rd and 10. Man coverage. Do I trust man coverage? We're going to show blitz here. But it's actually the nickel that's going to come. Over the middle. Big hit. It's 4th and short. They probably keep the offense out there. No, they don't. Did we get a stop? They may have gone for it on 4th down, and they didn't get it in sim. Because we have the football around midfield. Oh, my goodness. Football back. 3rd down. Here we go. We need to take advantage of every opportunity. We've got to pick this up. Gillenborg makes the catch. That was a bit dicey. He really got pushed up the field there. Really got pushed up the field. But we're still able to, you know, get the ball where it needed to go and move the chains. Here's the run. Kelman gets us a few. Feather dumps. Thanks for the tier 1. I mean, I'm tempted to go like 2 clock already. Quick throw to JMG. He's reaching and he's fumbling. Utah recovers. God. I hate how the truck and reach for it button is the same thing. If you hold it a fraction of a second too long, it's a fumble. Is Logan Fano Spencer Fano's brother? I genuinely don't know, but that would make sense to me. That's maybe the game right there. That's maybe the game. That seems like an overreaction. It's not. Utah touchdown. Bryce Duke broke the hit stick and then found the end zone. We cannot miss opportunities, man. And we had an opportunity to take the lead. Can't turn over the ball. We got to go back to Gillenborg there. It's 4th and 2. You know we can't punt in this spot. Got to keep the offense out there. I'm tempted to run the football here, to be honest. Can we do something? I mean, maybe a Texas route. Sargent on a quick out, I feel like is not going to be a viable option. Gillenborg is open. We got a natural pick, and JMG makes the catch and finds the end zone. It was kind of the scariest option there because it was the furthest throw down the field, or farthest, I suppose. But the pick got him open. At first, it screwed everything up because he got bumped. But that's a good throw from Anderson. It was a perfect throw. And we're going to be tied. 39 yards to the house for JMG. And we've got the football back. And this is one of these opportunities I was talking about. Chance to take the lead. We cannot fumble it away this time. We're playing good football here. Utah is struggling a bit to win here at Laramie. I think 2 clock is obviously the call. Even if we don't pick up anything. Utah can't have time to score. There's JMG, though. He makes the catch. Maybe we can hit something out of hurry up. It's a good route. Chris Durr, clear out. John Michael, Gillenborg. Nearly intercepted, underthrown. And Lander Barton just had great coverage. He's a good player. That was a little scary. I think he got a play to that matchup, though. Just really didn't work. And now a sack puts us really, really behind the sticks here. All right. We're going to get sacked. That's kind of fine. That wasn't like my dream end of the first half, but at least we're tied. 14-14 against a clearly superior Utah opponent. I'm okay with this. I think our defense has actually played quite well. We just need to be a little bit better on offense. We'll start the 3rd quarter with the football. This is a really good spot to go ahead. Yeah, of course, playing on Heisman. Devontae, thanks for the tier 1. What's going on? Silly Maze with the tier 1. Appreciate you guys. I would appreciate if this offense can really get something going here. They couldn't. They didn't give me the drive. They said, whatever. Not important. Go make a stop. 3rd and 6. Oh, that's so open. That's just good play design. We couldn't cover everything. 2nd and 2. Would love a sack here. Or a TFL, something. I could totally see them running the football. It's a little, like, shovel pass. And they've got it. Man, we've had multiple opportunities to score, but we really haven't been able to. Like, we got to be prepared to be down in this game. To check down. Fumble there would have been nice. 14-14. About to be 21-14 unless we can make something happen. Stulsatz got there! Down goes Dampier. They also give credit to Ben Florentine, but that play does not happen without Stulsatz. 3rd and 5. That's got to be a pick, and Johnson makes the play! Dampier threw it right to him! We needed it! Questionable return. But a big, big turnover. And we turned it over right back. Oh my god, I hate playing the moments. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. I hate it. Fumble! Please, jump on it! It's recovered by Johnson again! I'm taking the drive. Oh my goodness, Dampier got blown up in the backfield. Throw up the W's. Let's go, defense. Dampier got blown up. Football came out. Johnson with another recovery. And who but Ethan Stulsatz? Absolutely levels him. Let's go, offense. We need a drive. Just taking the lead here would put an incredible pressure on Wyoming. On Utah. We do have pressure already, I guess. Okay. We're going to snap the ball here. Pressure and nearly an awful result, but we can't seem to move the football when it actually matters against Utah. I mean, you could say it always matters, but that's a sick throw. Oh my goodness. Caden Anderson put it right where it needed to be. We saw the linebacker's back get turned. Bang! Ball comes out. He never even saw it coming. Good catch. Good catch. Okay, 4th quarter. We're right there. We are right there. And they've got nobody on Gillenborg, man. They've got nobody. Here we go. He's going to be wide open. We got a step. Gillenborg makes the catch, and it's that corner route that served us so well this season. Our star tight end with another big catch. He's over 150 yards receiving. Let's run the football. There goes Kelman. No fumble, please. He's got 9 for 58. I don't really love a read option. I really don't. This is a power read with Caden Anderson. That doesn't feel like a good idea. But Caden Anderson keeps it, and he's wide open. Just slide. Down at the 5, Caden Anderson on the power read. Goodness gracious. Unhitch the trailer, Caden. Man, he's slow, but that is a great play for the offense. Great play. Kelman. Football. Gets a yard. We're taking time off the clock. We're limiting how long Utah's going to have to answer. But we need 7 here. Kelman searching for space. Takes a hit. Down to the 1. We got to trust Kelman here, right? Here we go. Kelman. Cut back. Touchdown. We take the lead Utah wasn't ready for this Cowboys offense. Oh my goodness. Okay. That is a huge go-ahead score. We just need to play defense. Interception by Desmond Hearns on the very first play from scrimmage after our touchdown. Utah has thrown the football away. And what are they going to have to say after this game? It's Devin Dampier. He's turned over the football 3 times in the 4th quarter to maybe lose this game. We need to take time off the clock. Ideally, this play would last about 7 seconds, but it probably won't. Gets close. Oh, Utah's actually calling a timeout here. Good run from Kelman. We've got to burn this clock. I mean, we're not playing for a touchdown here. I know that sounds crazy. It's not the worst outcome, obviously, but I don't want a touchdown here. I know that sounds insane, but think about it. 2:38 on the clock. We're going to keep the ball on the ground. They're going to burn their final timeout. 3rd and 8. We're going to bring this down. I mean, a touchdown would be cool, right? But just not too early. We're going to call this play. We're going to keep it on the ground, essentially, with the jet touch pass. That's going to bring us down to the 2-minute timeout. Field goal to make it a 2-possession game. And then they have no timeouts. And 2 minutes to score twice. I just don't think that's going to happen. So, all we need to do is make the kick. Now, they could score very quickly. That would complicate things, but this is the conservative approach. I know. I think it's the right play. Our defense has played great. We've forced turnovers. We've held Utah to 14. A little bit of wind. But the kick is good. We extend our lead to 2 possessions. And they've scored so quickly. 24-21. It's an onside kick for the game. All we need to do is recover it, and we don't! No, we do! Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. We're going to walk out with a win. We have upset Utah. That is the scariest onside kick of all time. Oh my goodness. But we've won the game. Teron Kelman is your MVP, player of the game. 77 yards rushing, pair of touchdowns. Whew. Okay, GBD Met, thanks for the tier 1. We lose to Akron, but we beat Utah. And I'll tell you what, if we're going to have this type of home field advantage here, we might end up putting together a really nice season. This was a tough opponent to beat. Caden Anderson played very well in this one. Teron Kelman played very well. I mean, this was just a great effort from everybody. JMG carried the receiving game, the passing game defensively. 2 TFLs for Stulsats. Florentine with half a sack. Interceptions for Braden Johnson and Desmond Hearns. Braden Johnson, dude. What a game for him. What a performance. We've got Colorado on the schedule next. They're also 2-1. We really should be 3-0 right now. And things are actually pacing fairly well for the 5 stars. Will we get one? I don't know. But it looks good right now. And hopefully we can steal away some of these 4 stars as well. I really like the way recruiting looks at first glance. We'll see if we can keep it up. This is going to be a tough game. Colorado is a tough opponent. They're actually even better than Utah, according to the game. And we do not have the benefit of a home game. So this could be quite the test. And you got to remember, we are Wyoming, 67 overall team. It's kind of a toss-up about whether or not we can even win any of these games, right? If our goal for the season is 4 wins. So the fact that we already have 2 is great, you know? I'm not going to say, oh, I don't want to win any games for the rest of the year. Oh, it's too hard. But, we, you know, we have to temper our expectations a little bit and realize that, you know, oh, Jesus. And realize that we're going to lose a lot this year and early on. But it's important to not do what we did against Akron and throw away games that we can win. This may not be a game we can win. Or is it? It's a user pick. Johnson again. Easy reads. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. Easy reads. Johnson is a turnover machine. We've got to be able to make a play off that. Braden Johnson, man. This guy's unbelievable. And we love that little Texas route with Teron Kelman. He is killing it out of the backfield as a receiver. And it's not my first look. We're kind of looking at a bunch of different options and then, you know, like turning to that. And that's really the way you want to work that check down. But it's been a big play for us to start this year. We've gone to that a few times. But, again, when you're playing a team that's better than you, I want to try and limit the times they can touch the football. Rex Johnson injured. So, not going to help on the O-line, but we want to chew clock. We don't want to let Colorado out-athlete us. We want to make this game a slog. But, I mean, JMG is just a good player at any level. So, hitting him is just going to be a good idea. There's a good block. John Michael Gillenborg might have a touchdown on a quick out, and he does. JMG. OMG. Sorry. That's a heck of a play. And that is a great block down the field. Can we get some credit there? Down the field? Because that is a fantastic block by Chris Durr. And we're up 7-0. Maybe the best tight end of all time. I don't know about that. I'd say stay tuned to the channel for an update on that. Caden Salter, first down. Turnover here would be phenomenal. T-Mines, thanks for the Prime sub. TR5, appreciate you as well. Receiver in motion. They know it's zone coverage. Will it matter? No. Salter sacked by Florentine. He's had a nice year so far. He's made an impact in every game. 2nd and 17. We tried to get aggressive. Who is this freak? This guy looks huge. Savell Smalls. Yeah, anything but. Forgot about him. That was a mistake. Got too aggressive trying to show a look, and then they just threw right off the back of it. Touchdown, Colorado. They're going to tie things up. And they have the football. All right. Not exactly what we wanted here. We can't take him out. Touchdown, Colorado. I mean, that's a bad missed tackle. Really bad missed tackle. 1:58 to play. Would love to tie it up before the half. Chew clock is on. Good route from Gillenborg. We didn't get the block that we wanted. But it's another really impactful catch for JMG. Play action. Throwing the crosser and completing it. Looking pretty good so far. Let's just throw the bubble. Ooh, they're going to say that was a catch. That's kind of a bold call. But they're not going to review it. Quick throw. Catch is made. We have a blocker. Richardson knocked out inside the 20. It's a good drive, though, for the most part. Hasn't been perfect, but it's been pretty good. Running back open. Kelman makes the catch. Let's go hurry up. Could a screen be good here? You think Colorado tries to dial up the pressure? I mean, they're getting screwed over this drive. They've been dominated. There's the screen. Cut back. Kelman stiff arming. He's down to the 2. Inside 20 seconds. We have all of our timeouts. Let's run the football. Kelman up the gut. Touchdown. Let's go. That's a good drive, dude. That is a really good drive. We created space. We hit throws. We made catches. We blocked well enough. And we're into the second half. We've got the ball. It's 3rd and 1. I think all this stuff that we're trying here is a little bit too cute. We'll see if this gets open. Got to be at least aware of the bubble as an option, but Gillenborg is open. He makes the catch. First down. And you know what we're doing well with Caden Anderson? Limiting turnovers. Quickest way to lose a game, turning over the football. I also think punting the ball away is basically a turnover. So, you know, we haven't limited that quite enough. But I like what I'm seeing out of this team here in year 1. And we got to know it's a process, but we've played well. Running the football has not been easy against this Colorado defense, though. That's not to say that we're going to abandon it, but we can't just, you know, have so many negative plays. And by negative play, I mean, you know, anything that doesn't really give us like 4+ yards. This is a tough call to go for it here. I like the look that the defense is showing us, though. I think we're going to leave the offense out on the field. I wish we had a quarterback I felt good about scrambling with in this spot. That is just not, that's not the throw. It's not the throw. It looked open at first. Did we have anything there? Gillenborg was probably a better option. But right here, it looked open enough, and then he just collapsed on it when we decided to actually get rid of it. Gillenborg was a better option. Pressure was coming. It's good defense by Colorado when they needed it. Turnover on downs. But it's such a long way for Colorado to go that it's going to be tough for them to get so many conversions. It's just good coverage, and it doesn't matter. First down, Buffalo, and then a big penalty makes it 1st and 10 for Colorado inside the 20. We could be up 17-14 right now. Instead, we tried to go for the touchdown, and we didn't get it. And our defense has played fairly well today. So maybe taking 3 there was the right call, but you know what? We're on the road against a superior opponent. It felt like the right thing to do at the time. Shot to the end zone. Nearly intercepted, and then intercepted by Johnson. We've got Johnsons all over the place. And I think we taped him down during the game because we're fired up. Playing with high T. Big interception. Big mistake by Caden Salter. Get your W's up in the chat. That's a big play for the defense. Andrew Johnson, the former president, in a really bad one by all accounts as well. 44-yard rush by Teron Kelman. .253 to play. No Kelman in the game. Scott's the ball carrier. He gets us a couple. Sam Scott. Final play before the 2-minute warning, maybe, or 2-minute timeout, is Teron Kelman falling down. It's another tough spot, man. because running the ball has been difficult. Let's bring Gyllenborg back in. See if he picks up the edge here. Blocks the backside. Kelman pushing, fighting, get in there! Down to the 1. We didn't take the points last time. We were stopped. This is a really tough spot. It sucks to only come away with 3 here, but we're going to trust the defense. I know it's a conservative approach. We played conservative last time when we won the game against Utah. We're going to hope the defense can come out and make a play. Our defense has played well. I know we're on the road. I went for it last time. It didn't work. We're going to hope that the defense can come out here and make something happen. Time will tell if it's the right call. Oh, Florentine with a bad jump. That's wide open. And already, I'll tell you, I'm regretting not trying to go for it on 4th. I know our defense has played great, though. We've got to trust them. Our defense has been great. There is a flag. We're diving at nothing. Classic. Because it doesn't matter. It's coming back, and we knew that. We were trying to take more time off the clock. Bull before, thanks for the prime. Yeah, why don't you go ahead and bring that back? 1st and 20. Oh, you thought you were on the other 30? That's funny. That's funny. RPO. There's another flag. Why don't you bring that back again, buddy? Good try. Oh, offensive pass interference? How about 1st and 30? Oh, it's going to suck when we give this up somehow. Okay. The bubble screen was an interesting call to bring up 2nd and 30. I guess that was an idea. Colorado is shooting themselves in the foot. Maybe that's why Deion's having the problem. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No way, that's a touchdown. Oh, that's karma. That's deserved, unfortunately. Fuck. How does that ever happen? It's a check down. Kind of ran by him, I guess. The air truck. And then he just broke that tackle. We swarm around him and can't make the play. All right. Hey, we've been in this situation before. We lost basically in identical fashion to Akron. Down by 4. 35 seconds, 3 timeouts. What do we have now? What can we do? We're going to find out. Tell you, turning shoe clock off will be a good start. We ran some great plays last time out. Like, the crazy thing is, I feel confident. I kind of feel like we can go out here and get a game-winning type of drive. Just need the right things to come open. Gyllenborg on the sideline. Can't make the catch in bounds. They just don't give us the space. We're trying to clear things out to get Gyllenborg open. Get it out to him. Make the catch, timeout. Okay, that's good. 21 seconds. Sacked. Really just nothing coming open there. Maybe the running back, but we wanted a bit more. And this is where you get into the problem area. Bullet. Catch made by Holman, timeout. That's huge. I mean, every suggestion is just verticals, man. Hard to run an offense like that. We have no timeouts. We have no timeouts. That's an important realization. Seven seconds. Hail Mary is not going to do it here. We just got to get a bit closer. It's got to be the corner route to set up one final play. They're kind of playing for it, but the whole shot is there. Gillenborg makes the catch, but doesn't have any ability to get out of bounds. We're going to watch the clock run out. Oh my God. I wish it didn't come down to taking 3 on the 1 yard line. The sack really ended up killing the drive. Can't take a sack there. We easily could have won this game, and we found a way to not win it again. It's truly impressive stuff. I thought we played great. I mean, this is not really a team we should be beating, and we were right there, man. Right there. Couldn't do it again. UNLV coming to town. They're 4-1. We could easily be 4-0 right now. We found ways to lose, but we have found different players into the top 5. Kerry Mears. The hard sell isn't amazing here. We need that playing style to go up for Kerry Mears. We really, really do. We also need to get him on campus. Week 9 against Colorado State is the clear time to do it. And that could be really good for us. We won't be able to sell Taquan Beard. We're going to need the big visit. That's going to be the thing. We're going to get Beard and Hennessy on campus at the same time. It's got to be week 9. Hennessy's nearly into his top 5. I mean, dude, can you imagine the Rick Ross connection, Beard and Hennessy in our secondary? That would be electric. Marrero, I want on campus week 9. It's no longer an option. That's where we would have had him with the quarterback. Okay, that's actually really bad news. I don't know how we're going to deal with that. That sucks. We need to see a little bit more consistency from this team in the win column. UNLV is obviously a beatable team, but Akron was the most beatable team we found a way to lose. It is our defensive inability at the end of the game. I know it looks like user error, and some of it is. Like that last game was, I don't know how I got out of position with the linebacker. Against Akron, I genuinely got bumped away when switching on, which, unlucky. But last game was my fault. For sure. We need to play better against UNLV. I feel like we've played so great this year and so far above my own expectations that 2-2 feels like a huge disappointment because it could so easily be 4-0, you know? Like, that's the thing. If you said, hey, 2-2, you lost to Colorado, Denver Harris is still around. If you lost to Colorado and Utah, I'd be like, yeah, we should have. But it's the fact that we really could have beat Akron, obviously, but then Colorado also. Man. Can't worry about it, though. We're on to the next one. Just got to look to beat the next opponent. And that happens to be Utah. Nope. That happens to be UNLV. Wyoming Does not have a ton of uniform options. That's not... we got lurked so hard. They're in a cover 2. That's really good. That's disguised. Nearly a very bad interception. Okay, they're on everything. These zone looks are incredible. All right, well. Defense, what can you do? Disappointing start for the offense. It looked good at first, and then they were just all over everything. UNLV's a tough matchup, I guess. Yeah, Dan Mullen at head coach now. We got to make some plays. We're all over that in the flat. Quarterback all day. Way too much time. Metatree, thanks for the prime. Ooh. Red zone alert. Somehow, we stopped UNLV from scoring. And that's the fun mystery of play the moments. Not really sure exactly how that happened. It's a good ball. That's an interception a lot of the time. But that's actually a good ball. Yeah, we got to bring Josh Allen back. He declared, right? So now the only problem with that is he's a professional player. So I could see the NCAA. All right, I know they hate that. So, yeah, I'll call him the NCAA again. I could see them taking issue with Josh Allen returning. Maybe we could get some type of special eligibility. But I know we need a touchdown here. Read option, Caden Anderson. Touchdown. I said I wasn't going to run it, but I was hoping they would hear that. Remember that. And then let us hit them with it later in the season. Let's go. Offense back out on the field. 3rd and 8, up 7-0. Gillenborg absolutely wide open. That's the play we need. We got to get some yards. The problem is these teams and, you know, they need yard situations. They play a little bit more conservative. They don't leave themselves open to get torched like that. But that really, really worked. It created a ton of separation. I like that. Wide open. Chris Durr. He's played basically no impact. But that's a nice catch. And this is kind of a tough play call on 2nd and inches because you're asking to get backed up. But it's actually worked out great. There goes Sargent. Inside the UNLV 20. I never see it work that well, but I'll tell you what. The blocking is just setting up so nicely. Oh, nice catch. Gillenborg. Big power inside the UNLV 10. They're actually going to start calling timeouts. Gillenborg is approaching 100 yards here in the first half. And he might have a touchdown here back of the end zone. Just don't have the time. And never really looked at anybody else. Yeah, they're kind of all over Gillenborg. We're going to have to adjust here. We can't just throw to him every time, no matter what. Slant. UNLV timeout. We're going to leave the offense out there. We're up by 2 possessions. We could make it a 3-possession game. I mean, Holman looks wide open, right? It's incredible coverage. I don't know how the boundary corner gets over to that. We're up 21, though. We're blowing out UNLV. Should have made it a 3-possession game there. That was maybe a mistake, but wanted to go for the kill shot. And honestly, the field goal could have been. Oh, good defense. Good defense. Offense back out on the field. Hey, we're in cruise control right now. We are in cruise control. Kelman, look at the blocks. Pancakes from the O-line. Now, Teron Kelman is, like, often playing hurt. But he's battling out here. And if we want him to stay, we need more rushing yards. And he's going to be the reason why we get those. So he's got to just play through the pain. Touchdown to Ron Kelman. Oh, and he thought about falling down. And then faked out. Stayed on his feet. Touchdown. It's 28-0. I wish we had recruits in attendance for this because this is a dominant performance. Venom. Gunless. Thank you guys for the subs. Dude, these players just bounce off the hit sticks. It's incredible. He's got an ability, so it makes sense, but, I mean, last game, too. I mean, devastating hit stick miss. Devastating. We should not be hit sticking some of these players, for sure. But this game's over. Offense back out on the field. It's essentially victory formation at this point. I mean, we're not out in victory formation, but we could be. Because this game's over. We just need a few more yards with Teron Kelman. Wouldn't hurt, you know. Or really with anybody. I think it would help with Teron Kelman, you'd think, because he's actually getting the ball. Maybe he doesn't transfer. But it actually doesn't matter. I think it's just running back rushing yards in general. And oh my goodness, Teron Kelman. As the clock hits triple zeros, touchdown, TK, TD, Z-Rail, thanks for the prime sub. Beautiful blocking, man. Beautiful blocking. 34-0 is your final. That's what we needed. Complete dominance. Good game for Caden Anderson. Teron Kelman ends up with 120 yards, 2 touchdowns. Receiving, you know what it is. It's a JMG experience, but 65 yards for Durr and 63 for Richardson and a touchdown. Defensively, 2 TFLs for Dante Drake and Chisholm Ifanyi. A lot of players sharing sacks. Interception there as well. Hey, good win. We needed a big bounce back performance after another devastating loss. Okay. San Jose State on the schedule. We've just got to win out. That's what we need to do. Beat the teams that we actually should be beating. No more Akron, whatever. And when we're in the game, we can't, I'll just make up a scenario. We can't allow a 2nd and 30 or something comparable to go all the way. Can't do that. Cannot do that. Let's go, Cowboys of Wyoming. I need to be quite specific there. That is never an NFL sentence, I would say. Rain coming down here in San Jose. All right. I want to know what the rainfall is on average per year in San Jose. Can't be very much. And I don't know why we're running plays that don't feature our best player on the board. Where is John Michael Gillenborg? Oh my goodness. Sam Scott refusing to go down. Also refusing to get any yards. It's kind of a problem. Get the ball to Gillenborg. He's wide open. Would be, I wish that were actually true. But he does make the catch. And we're running a lot of 2-back sets to start this game. Feels weird, but Richardson comes wide open across the middle. And down into Spartan territory. It's a good start. I do like how the state of California has mascots for, like, actual historical dynasties, maybe what I call them. Like the Aztecs of San Diego State, of course, with the Aztecs of Mexico. You know, you have the Trojans of Troy, USC. You have the Spartans here of Sparta. Gonna roll out. Caden Anderson sliding. I don't know, it feels fun. Like, I like those type of mascots. Like warriors of years past. I don't know. We're gonna have that open again. Richardson with a step. Ball got there, but he can't catch it. Didn't really get quite the space that we needed for that, as we're not really running the ball very much. But with our quarterback, I think we need passing yards. Our 5-star quarterback recruit we're going after, play style is one of his interests, and I don't think we have enough passing yards so far. But also, Teron Kelman is considering a transfer. If we don't get enough rushing yards, you're really not going to be able to satisfy both. I think, and call me crazy here, I think the 5-star quarterback probably should take precedent, but we'll see if that's even an option. Shot to the end zone. Beautiful ball. Touchdown, Sargent. Big salute for the Sargent. And we go up 7-0. Really good drive there. We just need our offense to be explosive today. Explosive offenses win games. Typically. Ooh. That's a good throw. Okay. We got to start tackling, man. Ian Bell injured on the play. We got to start tackling. Third down and 6. Plenty of time. Wide open receiver. It's going to be a tie ball game. Nobody's at this game. Actually, you know what? It's not even true. There's nobody happened to be in that end zone. How are this many people showing up? I guess San Jose State, I could see people going to those games. But in the rain, nobody's showing up to this game in the rain. There's no way. All right, red zone alert. Let's find the end zone here. Chris Durr Jr. in motion. Anderson, little touch pass to him. And we're going to lose a lot of yards. Or are we? How is that a positive play? Down to the 5. We have no commits yet, but we're working on it. We're about to have some big visit weeks. There's a slant. I like how he actually kept running the route. Oftentimes, you're going to see the receiver stop in this game, or at least in Madden. He actually just kept running. And we find a touchdown as a result. That's great. Football back. 14-7 lead. I kind of feel like taking a deep shot. It's not really a part of our offense, but they're pressing on the outside. We have a step. We got the ball to Sargent again. Touchdown. I love when Sargent salutes. Feels right. 21-7. And we get the ball back again. Okay, hey. We're out here to play. I think we can scheme Gillenborg open here. I think he can get open. One-on-one. He makes the catch in traffic. No big deal for JMG. 21-7. Kind of feel like we should do it again. What about a post? Kind of looks open. We got it there. Nice throw, enough from Caden Anderson. He's over 200 yards passing. It's a great start to this game. Gillenborg is a dog. Running back open out of the backfield. It's Teron Kelman. Nice catch. And we're going to continue rocking here. We are unstoppable right now. Oh, this is wide open. It's got to be. Good try. Not good enough. John Michael Gillenborg touchdown. We're throwing the salutes up. Dominant offensive performance so far here, as we're not doing much in the second half. And I know it just looks like we're abusing corner routes. I haven't really run any counters, but we're just abusing corner routes with John Michael Gillenborg. It's just a successful way to get him in one-on-one spots and take advantage of single coverage. He's our best player. right? I think we got to build our offense around our best player. Call me crazy, but it's been successful for us so far. As that's a broken tackle by Teron Kelman. This San Jose State team, at some point you got to call it a coaching issue. I know I'm not maybe the guy to call out a team for tackling poorly, but they stink. We'll check down to Durr. His 5th catch. Kelman nowhere to go. Wes King injured. We've seen that before. Yeah, could it be Yelenborg? Yelenborger? I don't know. I know it's like Jake Gyllenhaal is supposedly Yelenhaal. I can't do that. I don't know how to pronounce that. Read option. Easy touchdown here. Kelman swallowed up at the 1. He only has 32 yards on the ground today. Is this San Jose State run defense really good somehow? Maybe, but it's a touchdown for Teron Kelman anyways. Does not matter. And this one is all but over here. Big time win. We're getting in rhythm here. Our offense is really starting to come alive. And I'll tell you, Caden Anderson has been impressive as a passer. He really has been. 2 picks for Walker Eget today, but only 6 incompletions for Caden Anderson in a near 300-yard passing day. 4 touchdowns, no picks. We did not run the ball well. And then receiving, Durr and Gyllenborg both with 5 catches, 87 yards and a touchdown for Gyllenborg. But his 2 catches, that being Jalen Sargent, both went for touchdowns. Defensively, 2 TFLs for Florentine and Tice Westland. And then interceptions for Desmond Hearns and Andrew Johnson. Again, another really nice performance. We're 4-2. We're undefeated in conference play, and we really could be undefeated overall. But again, can't worry about what happened in the past. Just have to look to the future, and I think right now our future looks fairly bright. In Week 9, we have some big 5 stars coming to campus. If we can get multiple 5 stars in year 1 at Wyoming, that would be unbelievable. Like, literally, that would never happen. But it could happen here. It's the Gene Dangus effect at head coach. But Texas is making a push for Taquan Beard. That is really awful news. We need to really impress Kerry Mears on his visit. Because, unfortunately, our hard sells are not that good. We need to get that play style up. A lot. A lot. And it doesn't look good for Steve Marrero either. We can try to get him on a Week 10 bye, but I don't know if it's going to make a difference. TCU and Texas Tech are making big pushes. Georgia now making a big push for Crothers, but we got a decent sell on him with a big rivalry win with complimentary visits for Crothers. We might be able to steal that recruitment away anyway. So we're going to stick to what we're doing. 4-2. Week 8 on the road against Air Force. They're the same exact overall as we are. And let's go with the whiteout on the road against Air Force. Air Force has some really cool uniforms. I think we're going to stick them in the Special Operations Command. But look good doesn't always mean play good. So this is a team we need to beat. Get that championship contender grade up and throw the damn football. The nighttime flyover. That's got to be a rarity. I feel like I haven't seen many of those. I'll tell you, the 2 levels of the lower and I guess middle bowl there are pretty packed. Nobody's in the upper deck, but I'll tell you what, the Air Force fans really came out to watch them get stomped by Wyoming. Let's go. 3rd and 5. This is the offense we're going to be facing. These military schools are always out here running some garbage, but it's also how football was meant to be played, so can't hate on it too much. That spin move was insane. Touchdown Air Force. And they have the football. Ooh, we're totally going to lose. Totally have already lost. 9 passing yards and -1 rushing yards on our 46 seconds of possessing the football. That seems less than ideal. Pitch! Oh, it's going to be a touchdown. Absolutely will be a touchdown. We can't catch him. Well, this is a loss. Probably. We do get points and we do have the football. Okay, it's not necessarily a loss. We're still in it. We are still in it. Let's rock. I don't really like anything there. We will keep the offense out on the field. Let's try to tie it up. Nothing really seemed to get open there. Here's 4th and 1. Slant. Open enough. We got a pick as well. Richardson makes the catch. Aiden Schwartz is the injured Air Force player. And that's a big-time conversion. Richardson in motion. I don't know how we don't get that block pickup from the running back. Just use your brain and see that we're about to get sacked. Do something. Broken tackle, please. Let's go! Gillenborg. Dude, what a player. 3rd and 6. Who do we even like here? I mean, Richardson I could see getting open. But Gillenborg makes the catch. There is a flag. This one's coming back. It's going to be a hold. I've accidentally kicked the cat, I think, in the face. Lightly, though. She seems cool. She seems cool about it. No big deal. 3rd and 16. Kelman in motion. I think that's our best option. I tried to roll out there, and we couldn't. Caden Anderson refused to move. And we'll have to take 3. Not an easy kick on the road, though. Or is it? Okay. We're going to be down in the game still. And probably it's going to end up being worse than just a 4-point game going into the half. But these military schools are tough to stop. And they're not just going to run the ball either. They're going to fool you with the play-action pass. Oh, I hate playing the military schools. I really, really do. Richardson in motion. There's a little check down. Nice move for Richardson. And there's an injury timeout. It is Eric Richardson. That kind of helps us, though. They're not going to call one. They're not going to take a timeout away from us, so. If you got to fake an injury in that spot, I like it. We're taking a deep shot. It's just almost never there, right? Felt okay. Let me get that Gillenborg corner route. We're kind of backing up to cover it. Oh, I didn't even see the safety. He was blending in. Man. I thought we had it wide open. 3rd and 10. And I meant to throw the comeback. Gillenborg drops the ball. And obviously punting's going to be the smart choice here. But we're not smart. Oh, we're really not smart. We've given Air Force an opportunity to make it. It doesn't matter. Okay. 3rd and 3. Oh, there we go. It's the backup tight end making the big-time catch. We've got to be able to make something happen off that. I feel like their coverage has been really good. There is a flag. That feels like roughing the passer, but it's not. It's a hold. Wes King. This guy's either injured or holding somebody. It's unfortunate. 1st and 20. Play action. Shot to the end zone. I think we have a step there for Gillenborg. He can't make the catch. Man, I think that's the right throw. It just didn't work. Ooh, we just got to feed the backup tight end. Nanka? He's made some catches for us today. And that's going to be another one. And the big truck! Oh my god, this guy's unreal. He's not particularly fast, but he's a beast. Teron Kelman first down. We're still in this game. We can still win this. Stepping up, Caden Anderson. Diving touchdown. We're going to keep the offense out there. Go for 2. Make it a 3-point game. Richardson back out there. We're going to throw that, though. It's Durr, and he is knocked into the end zone. 2-point try is good. Come on, defense. How are they to the 19 already? What? Tackling terrible. That's not even me that time. That's just the pure lack of speed from this defense. Atrocious. Down 10. Give me a deep over here with Chris Durr. Play action. The running back could not have been more open. And it's 4th and 10. We got to take the points here. That sucks, but it's the right call. It's a 1-possession game. Are they going to try to erase it? This is a huge kick. 4th and inches. Kick is good. 2.5 minutes on the clock. That is a quick drive. Let's go offense. 1.5 minutes. We still have timeouts. We need at least 3 here. That's wide open. Chris Durr Jr. diving touchdown. Okay. Well, we're going to take 3 here. We have 3 timeouts. We don't need an onside. The question is, do we want one? We're going to try it. Here we go. They got it. Okay, well, that was easy. We still need a 3 and out. They're not in field goal range here. We needed a 3 and out no matter what. Might as well try to get the ball back in one shot, right? Because this, admittedly, this offense is really tough to stop. With this current defense, at least. Here's a pitch to the outside. Now we got to go for the football. Victory formation for Air Force. How do you stop that? I'm on the safety. They go pitch left. Here's the idiot. And unfortunately, it's Johnson who's had a good season. Where are you going? No recognition. Oh, is it a pitch? Yeah, it was. Bum. And we lose to Air Force. I mean, we were right there, man. We were right there. I don't feel like individually I could have done a whole lot different. This is just one that we didn't win. Caden Anderson throws for 300. We didn't run the ball well at all. Chris Durr goes 7 for 116 and a touchdown. And maybe the problem was John Michael Gillenborg. Only 4 catches today. And we only had 2 TFLs against that style of offense. That's just not going to cut it, man. Week 9 is a massive week. It's the battle for the bronze boot here in Wyoming. We're facing a pretty talented Colorado State team. And we have some really big visitors. Tyquan Beard. With Kansas State having him on campus next week, Texas in pursuit. This is a huge matchup. We got to get that championship contender grade up. A+, D+, C- is not quite good enough for a sell. But it's a same tier opponent supposedly with 2 complimentary visits. If we can get a blowout victory, we're going to be in a good spot there. Allen Hennessy, kind of the same deal. A+, D+, C- is not really good enough for a sell. But maybe if we can get our championship contender grade up, I don't know. It really isn't great. So we're going to leave as is. We also have Kerry Mears. Kerry Mears, we got our playing style up to a C+. Needed to be a bit higher, but he's got no complimentary visits, unfortunately. So we need a blowout win of Colorado State. Marrero on campus next week, and of course, oh my God. It's over. Georgia said, hey, we want this guy. I've never seen something this late with that big of a boost. Okay. All right. So we know the Georgia check cashed, but hey, maybe a big win here changes the way we're viewed. We're going to rock the alternate. It's a beautiful uniform. Absolutely beautiful. You know, I feel like if you asked me 10 years ago, I'm not a yellow and brown guy. I go, you know? But now, as a more mature adult, I can get down with it, as they say. I'm a fuck with you. I'm a fuck with you. It looks pretty good. So maybe it's growing and maturing to realize that yellow and brown don't look disgusting together. And it's actually not that bad. Let's go, team. Let's go, Wyoming. Win a football game here. Gillenborg had to get the first throw here out of the moments. Had to happen. I told you he didn't play a big enough impact last week. We got to get him going this week. Just make the catch. What? That's a safety. He took a knee in the end zone. Okay, dude. Okay. Wow. First of all, this is an insane interception. Because are we not shielding him? Do we not have this work back to the ball? This can't be a pick. He steps around to jump in front and intercept it. But then he gets it. He walks back into the end zone. This isn't forward progress anymore. He took a knee. Ball on the 1-yard line. Get the freaking football back. Oh, they're going to spread it out. Idiot. He dropped the pick! Dude, I'm getting cheated. I am getting absolutely cheated by the game. That's a user pick. That's easy reads every day of the week. Except for this one. They keep spreading things out. Safety! Florentine with the sack. Give me the freaking football. Let's go. That's how it's done. They really tried to cheat us. But we prevail. Oh, that's wide open. Good throw to Sargent. Plenty of room after the catch. I can't believe that interception. I can't believe it. But we are up 2-0. Little baseball score going on here. That Gillenborg touchdown. Play action. I think we actually have him over the top. It's a jump at the last second. Can we ever lead a deep ball to the point where the corner can't make a play on it? Is that a possibility? Third and 17. We're looking deep down the field. It's not working right now. Intercepted. You know what they say about this Colorado State pass rush? Good Lord. This is going to be a game from hell. And a game we need to win, by the way, by a lot. We need to win by 17 plus. There's a big-time play. Second sack of the ball game. Defense needs help. Why do they need help? How does our offense not have the ball? No clue. That's on me. Dude, this is the slowest freaking team imaginable. 3rd and 5. It's 7-2. Gillenborg powers through him. There's the juke move in the block. JMG, OMG. What a TD. Goodness gracious. John Michael Gillenborg. You saw everything there. The speed, the power, the great blocking downfield, the elusiveness. Take a second look at this. What's that? Bang! Whew. 9-7. Can we finally make a stop? Well, we've made some stops, but we've done nothing with them for the most part. Like, we sacked the quarterback, but we've not capitalized on offense. Check down. Good tackle. 4th and 3 from the 40. They kept the offense out there, and they got 20. Is this feeling like certainly not a blowout win to anybody else? I'll tell you what, though. Sometimes you go through these battles, and then you blow them out in the 4th quarter. Sometimes that happens. We're up right now. It doesn't really feel like it, but with that safety, we have the lead. So, ideally, we play pretty mistake-free football and start capitalizing on offense. That would be great. Shot to the end zone. Good enough defense. They're going to get 3. They're going to take the lead. Interception there obviously would have been preferred. Maybe too much to ask for. Oh, he missed wide right. Oh, we're at home. He missed wide right. He didn't get it there. I don't think Wyoming player can do that. You haven't met John Michael Gillenborg yet. That's the only explanation. Play action sack. Dude, stop. What are they doing here? Just sending heat every time? How about cool it with the play action? I don't know. We're getting destroyed. That's a pick. Man. We're really struggling to move the ball. And in a game where we need a blowout win, moving the ball certainly helps with that. I don't think it's going to happen at this current moment in time. We got the ball back. Maybe our defense is starting to wake up. They are... Can we block, please? They're blitzing so much. We need to call some screens, maybe. They almost actually batted that down at the line. Caden Anderson's been picked off a couple of times today. There's Gillenborg. He's got a little bit of space here. 43 seconds. Throw faster is good. That's good advice. I like that. Sacked. They rushed 3. Play action just ruins a play. They rush 3. We blocked nobody. Did we need to know to slide the line to the right because they wouldn't block it? Just not really seeing the type of space I want. Here's 3rd and 19. Shot down the field. We don't have any type of space. I mean, we're... dude. How do they have the ball here? 22-yard punt. Did I really need to stay in and punt? They're going to take the lead before the half. It's going to be 10-7. Or 10-9. We have 9. He missed wide right again. Just get me to the second half, I guess, because what a disaster. And our defense needs help. We know if we can hold them to 3, they probably won't get 3. They've missed 2 field goals. That's uncoverable. There's not enough time for a blowout win here. Not enough time. There's a timeout. We'll take the injury timeout. Third and 2. They're going to run the ball, and not very far. This one probably does get... Oh, they're going to leave the offense out on the field. Why? You can take the lead. But they're like, no, we can get 4 yards here. Check down. Just make the tackle. Dude, Colorado State does not want to win this game, and we're letting them. Okay. Let's go, offense. Figure it out. Figure it out. There's Gillenborg. Plenty of space. Lower the shoulder. Oh, my goodness, John Michael Gillenborg. He's got 5 for 96. I don't know if I like that. Because we have isolated our star tight end. Good route. Get it to him. All right, now we're starting to dial in here a little bit. Ball's just got to be out quicker. That's what it is. Ball's got to be out quick. That would have been sick. Okay. A little post here. DPI. Yep, thank you. They actually played way better coverage on that than I anticipated. Kind of lucky to get a call there. I know we're not running the ball very much at all, but I obviously have motivations for not running the ball. It's that we need passing yards for the 5-star quarterback. And I am tailoring the offense. He's in attendance today, too. I want him to see an electric passing offense. And that isn't all the way happening. Stop covering, JMG, please. Kelman in motion. On the run. Hitting Richardson. Way to move the chains. Just got to get play action out of here. Quick throw. It's batted down at the line. Skill issue, I guess. 2nd and 10. Texas route wide open. They really played good defense on it. Even getting the ball out quickly, they're kind of all over it. We can't make that catch. 4th and 10. All right, we'll take 3, I guess. Missed it wide left. I mean, this is a game from hell. This is a game from hell. Turnover here would be huge. We need to beat Colorado State. And ideally, it's not close, but I mean, you're seeing the game. It is close. And these spin moves, dude, what are they doing? They're not this good. I mean, they're Colorado State. Your coach got fired. Big hit. Justin Marshall injured. They're going to try 3. Please make this go wide left. Please, wide left. He snuck it in. Colorado State takes the lead. Man, this offense has been pitiful today. We scored 9 points. To be fair, there has been no balance. Let's go, Scott. We really just played so badly. Four verticals down here is not going to work, coach. Let's figure something else out. It's the offensive coordinator's fault, man. That's the obvious problem. Stepping up, Caden Anderson. If you think I'm risking a fumble, you're usually correct, but not right now. 3rd and 2. Make that catch, go down. We need more points. We actually need to stop and then another score. Is that insane? Just threw it right to him. Threw it absolutely right to him. What am I doing? Yeah, that's get the running back involved. Good idea. Just can't do it. Are you kidding me? 3rd and 4. I hope they run the ball here. But even then, I don't know if we can stop it. Drag him back. 4th and 1. They're going to punt. Let's figure it out. Winning by 3 is not actually going to be good here. We're battling for the bronze boot here. We need to come out on top. This is going to be a good drive. It's actually let's settle in here and have an actual good drive. It's not really the start you're looking for. Shot down the field. We had a step, and we lost it, and then it was intercepted nearly, and then it was nearly caught, and then nothing happened. 3rd and 10. Sideline. Oh, my goodness. He made the catch. Teron Kelman keeps us alive. Gillenborg makes the catch. Oh, my goodness. Get it to JMG. Don't throw a pick to Kelman here. Whatever you do, no pick to Kelman. They're on it. Okay, get out of bounds, I guess, and lose a yard. That's exactly what I wanted. And that is dropped. I gave you so much praise earlier in the game just to drop that. Open over the middle. Durr makes the catch, 1st and goal from the 4. Big touchdown here. Kelman walks in. Touchdown to Ron Kelman. We're going to go for 2 here because we really need to make it a 7-point game. What? How is he possibly making a play on that? He's caught up in the wash here. He's bumped in it. He's unfazed by it. Unaffected by the bump. If that happened to one of my defensive players, there's a 0% chance they recover. Not this guy, though. He nearly even makes an interception. We're up 5. Get me the freaking ball back, defense. We need another score. We need another score for these recruits. 1:11 on the clock. Also, a win would be nice, by the way. Touchdown for Colorado State wins the game. We went up by 5 late. That can't be good. And they love to just start and then head to empty. They've done that routinely. They're like, no, we've got a running back. Trust us. Nope, we're going to motion him out. Do it again. Do it again, clown offense. It's intercepted by Taylor on the overthrow. Let's go. 5 isn't enough. They have 3 timeouts as well. Touchdown. 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 Up the seam. Gillenborg. He's better than you. His 10th catch, he's got 188. Let's go. Gillenborg again. Makes the catch. 1 timeout remaining for the Rams. I actually don't want an RPO here. 2nd and 1. Gillenborg cannot make the catch. That actually stops the clock. Let's run the ball. How about that? Let's run the ball here. We might have been able to run the ball all game. There's really no way to know. Touchdown to Ron Kelman. 21-10. Let's go for 2. Maybe we should have run the ball a bit more. Nah, they would have stopped it. Look at that. 37 seconds remain. Good luck, Colorado State. I'll tell you, pick 6 here would feed families. Mine, in particular. We need 5 stars. A blowout win here is actually quite close. It's not impossible. Mo Bamba's blasting through the stadium. This crowd's into it. Excellent. Okay. No timeouts remaining. I know you're not running the ball here. Give me a pick six. Pick six here would be incredible. Give me a pick six. Yeah, you got to save time there. That makes sense. Please. Shot down the field. I'm not even switching on. It's so scary. 3rd and 10. What about a pick six? What a pick six here. Okay, well, now we have a 0% chance here of doing anything because a pick six is not going to happen. Shot down the field. Do not get mossed here. This is... He caught it. The ball didn't go into the end zone. Down at the 1. We win. We would have won anyway, but, like, dude. JJ, thanks for the tier 1. We win the battle for the bronze boot. JMG is your player of the game. 11 for 197. Had a touchdown as well. That's a big catch. That was a big catch. Listen, we played really badly. Really badly in this game. Really badly. I get that. But you know what? Sometimes that happens. I thought we mostly played amazingly the entire year. And then in this game, the offense sucked. 4 TFLs for stool stats, though. A couple sacks out there. Interception for Justin Taylor. You can't play great in every game, right? But we win the rivalry game. Hopefully that does great things for our recruiting class. That was a game we absolutely had to win. We end up being the clear winner according to the chart. I think it's, you know, like close win is up to 7 points or something like that. And we do get... This was the 4-star that was destined for Georgia. Our first commit of the year is 4-star weak side linebacker Kenyon Crothers. The Georgia check cashed. But guess what, bitch? It bounced! He's a Wyoming Cowboy. Will anyone else be joining him? No. Steve Marrero picks Tech. It's unfortunate. We are 5-3, though. 3-1 in the conference. Got a week 10 bye. And things are in an interesting spot. That is a nice week 9 visit for Beard. I mean, he got the max amount you can get, actually. Clear winner of a rivalry game. It looks like that was the max that you can get. So, that's actually pretty good. Not enough to get him to commit, though. What probably happens here is a recruiting battle that Texas wins. Now, there is a scenario, and maybe even the likely scenario, where the Kansas State Week 10 visit bumps Kansas State over Texas, and then it's a recruiting battle against Kansas State, and that is maybe one we can win. We'll see. Hennessy, he's close to committing, man. He's close. So is Kerry Mears. Oklahoma State and Texas Tech are not giving up. 5-star dual threat quarterback would be so sick. These recruitments are coming down to the wire. I don't know what happened with Georgia. I guess the visit was so good for Kenyon Crothers that he's just like, I gotta go to Wyoming. I gotta go. I love it. All right, well, these 5-star recruitments are coming down to the wire. Week 11 is going to be a big one. The 4-4 Boise State Broncos, but that's always a tough team, and it's at Boise. They're only a 79 overall, but this is a team that I feel like plays much higher than that. They no longer have Ashton Genty, but that's going to be a really tough team to beat. Update on recruiting. Kansas State has pushed ahead of Texas, but there's no recruiting battle that's been triggered yet. And we are not gaining enough points here. And we can't do anything to gain more. Hennessy, same deal. We can't get enough points. The visit's already happened. Kerry Mears is so close to a commitment, though, and this is really, if we had to get one, I'm not worried about a safety or a corner. I'm worried about the quarterback. Kerry Mears. We don't know if he's even good, but he's a dual threat 5-star. That seems like it could be good. Oh, that would be incredible. We need it to happen. Desperately. I don't know if a win will affect anything, but a win where we throw for a lot of yards, I could see potentially getting us a 5-star quarterback. That is the hope. We got to bring Kerry to Wyoming. Night game, Boise, Idaho. This is not the team you want to face, man. They're good. We needed, like, a real tune-up game here. Like another FCS school. But instead, now I'm going to try to limit the Boise possessions. I mean, you can't even see them because they're camouflaged on their blue field with their blue uniforms. I'm telling you, it can't be good for the team. You can't see anything. Also, that was a quick whistle. Gotta hear that horse frightening. Make the catch. He can't. We'll punt. Sometimes punt good. Doesn't it sound like a great idea to voluntarily give the ball back to the other team? Sounds like a genius idea. Battle of the epic tight ends, according to the top of the screen. Their epic tight end encounter. What can the defense do? Hopefully something. Something good. Let me clarify. No way Maddox Madsen is a star player in this game. We're covering the tight end, but no, we're not. How is that ever completed? Dude just threw the best ball of all time. I can't believe Maddox Madsen has that in the bag. Yeah, drag him down to the 1. Seems good. It's an unbelievable throw. Read option, Maddox Madsen touchdown. We can't be punting. Second quarter, 3rd and 7. I don't like how many stars they have. We need that. Good route, good catch. Gillenborg down inside the 5. Let's get a touchdown here. Read option's not going to get it done. They got a few players in the box here. It won't matter. Teron Kelman, touchdown. Hey, we're fighting. 3rd and 7. We're showing blitz here. Does Madsen make a check at the line? No, he stinks. That's got to be a pick! Are you kidding me? You really can't read it any better than that. You really can't. And we're back on defense. 3rd and 4. I'm all over it, dude. We're going to bring the star tight end in motion. We can blitz here. Get to the quarterback. It's lobbed up. And thankfully will fall incomplete. 2-minute drill. Come on, offense. I honestly feel like the wheel could be super open here. It's not really going to be. Oh, it's wide open. Can we get it there? It's really floating up. And it's intercepted. No. that really floated. It was so open. It's a little bit crazy to attempt that, but that feels like a play that works, and it didn't. And now we're down 20-7. The Broncos are just better. Home field advantage as well. Touchdown. This is not exactly helping our championship contender grade. We're down 35-7. The running back was very much open there, but the timing just did not work out. 4th and 10. Can't get it there. We just really didn't have it today, huh? Didn't really ever think that this game was going to go this badly. There's an interception. At this point, it doesn't matter. We couldn't have won the game anyway. We just got murdered. It is tough when you get sent in to, hey, convert only 3rd downs or 4th downs. That's not that helpful. But we had opportunities early in the game. I don't know that we ever would have scored even 20 points, though. I don't know that we could have kept up with the Boise State offense. Caden Anderson, man, the play is going downhill. That's for sure. We got to reel it back in. That's going to hurt playoff or championship contender for sure. It's a tough team. It's not maybe a team you expect to beat in year 1. But the fact of the matter is that it was there early in the game, and we just let it slip away. Like, you got to be able to slug with some of these teams. Show me the 5-star. Kerry Mears! Yes. 5-star quarterback from St. Cloud, Minnesota is a Wyoming Cowboy. We lose Quincy Lockett to UCLA. We pulled out of that one. But the number 1 player we needed to get in this cycle was the 5-star quarterback, Kerry Mears, and that's exactly who we got. I don't know if we're going to get Allen Hennessy. Although it really actually doesn't look that bad. Championship contender going down hurts a lot. Taquan Beard is right there. That's really where we can't afford championship contender to be going in the wrong direction. But the fact that we even got 1 5-star to Wyoming in year 1 is amazing. Dual threat quarterback from St. Cloud, Minnesota will be a Wyoming Cowboy. I said that weird. All right. But it's great stuff. Got to keep winning or start winning again. So it was big news following week 11. We landed the most important recruit probably in the history of Wyoming football. Kerry Mears from St. Cloud, Minnesota. 5-star dual threat quarterback. Is he good? There's really no way to know. There's really no way to know. But he is a 5-star. We're hoping he's pretty good. There are a couple of other 5-stars still out there. 5-star corner, Allen Hennessy. Safety, Taquan Beard. And then some 3-stars, some 4-stars. Hopefully we end up getting good news on these guys because this could end up being quite a good class. Maybe not top 25, but probably the top class in the Mountain West, as we have signed the only 5-star and the only 4-star. That's not true. Boise State has a couple 4-stars, and San Jose State has a 4-star. But the only 5-star, and that's going to stay that way. No one else in the Mountain West is going to be able to do that. However, we are coming off a big loss where we were completely outplayed by, unfortunately, just a better Boise State team. And we've had some great success. Shout out to Borat. Great success here early on in Wyoming, but we've also lost a number of games that we probably should have won. So we are looking to get back in the win column, end up going bowl eligible, and of course, you know, turning this program around. Happens one game at a time. Let's go. Let's finish this season strong. Fresno State. We're headed over to Fresno. Jim Sweeney Field. You know, Fresno State is a team I've talked about potentially doing a series on because I quite like their uniforms. They have, like, a pretty cool recruiting area in California. I don't really mind the stadium very much either. But this is a team we need to beat. We are 5-4. We're on the edge of bowl eligibility. For those who don't know, you play 12 games in a college football regular season. You need 6 wins to be bowl eligible. Now, our season goal, as Teron Kelman has a little bit of a burst, our season goal was 4 wins. We've obviously exceeded that in a huge way. And oh my goodness, Halaban gifting another 50. That certainly makes the video. Halaban, thank you very much. Again, these are streamed live on Twitch. We get some hype in the chat for Halaban. Again, it's a nickname I feel conflicted about. Second down and 7. We're running the ball great to start with Teron Kelman. The offense obviously has been one-dimensional lately because we were really trying to go all in on raising that play style to boost the chances of Kerry Mears being a Wyoming Cowboy. We're going to go for it here on 4th and 6. But now that he's committed, we can kind of go back to a more balanced approach, and I think running the football is going to work pretty well here against Fresno State, but just nothing's really that open. And that's not the start you were looking for, as we're going to turn it over to Fresno State, the Bulldogs, and sophomore running back Bryson Donaldson. We really are not that good on 4th down. Like, really, really bad. And as we get better players, we're going to have higher rates of success. We need to boost up the O-line. Obviously, there's no way that's not a sack. There's no way that's caught. Like, this is what happens on College Football 26, man. You can't play defense. Switch on, and they just don't touch the football. Don't switch on, they still don't get the football. You can't sack the quarterback. What is this, an NFL quarterback? Jaden Mandel? What a throw. Read option. We tackle him into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. I mean, to be fair, Fresno State has had some NFL quarterbacks in the past. David Carr was the #1 overall pick by the Texans. Derek Carr was a top 50 pick by the Raiders. Jake Haener was drafted. So, you know what? They do produce some QBs. We're going to run the ball on 3rd and 5. No, it's not Teron Kelman. But it will be close enough to consider going for it. Fresno State's actually going to call a timeout. We caught them off guard. I mean, they're really making me not want to run the football here. I like JMG on the outside. Mesh point open. We didn't have the time to get it there to the little shallow cross there, the drag. And we once again cannot convert on 4th down. Here's 3rd and 4. Play action. They played underneath on the crosser. That somehow is caught and completed. That should have been a pick. Caden Anderson has been really bad lately, and it's got to be his fault. He's not hitting the books or practice hard enough, and it's clearly showing off. He's too busy partying, ruining our season. Those are my thoughts currently. This is what it is all day. We just don't have time to do what we want to do. We try to throw the ball on 4th and short, and there's no chance. All right, that was something. Something happened there. We're down 7. I feel like we haven't been able to run the ball when I actually want to. And Kelman goes down to the 2. We're going to keep the offense out there. Have you heard this before? Teron Kelman, touchdown. We just needed to run the ball. That was it. Just needed to run the ball. Yes, this is Wyoming Season 1. You can tell from the title. 3rd and 10. Final moments here of the first half. Playing defense over the middle. We're right there, and it's just not a pick because these linebackers are terrible. Fresno State punts the ball down to the 2-yard line. How about a 98-yard run? I don't think we have that capability, to be honest. Oh, on it. If Teron Kelman could have got loose there, you never know. Honestly, we're not even trying to score here at the end of the first half, but maybe we should be. We might actually have a chance. We have 3 timeouts. I just know that every time we try to pass down the field, the pressure gets there and bad plays happen. We can't throw the ball. They rush 4 and they get home instantly. That's what happens to us. Play action, the right tackle picks up nobody because the 3 tech needed to get double teamed for some reason. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating, man. Queasy, thanks for the prime. Quick throw to the outside. We actually have a decent chance to run after the catch there. 23 seconds. Kelman gets us to the 34. I mean, we are grinding, and we're not even to the 40 yet. We're not even to the 40-yard line. You got to make somebody miss. Teron Kelman does exactly that. The reason I decided to spin inside is because we have 11 seconds left. We really only have time to use one more timeout anyway. Shot down the sideline. Not really close enough there. 6 seconds. I don't even know what field goal range really is for our kicker. Gillenborg can't hear the adjustment. And I kind of think it's Gillenborg, by the way. I don't know. We're taking a deep shot. It may be picked. And that's the end of the first half. Seven. Not our worst half of football. We haven't turned over the football. We just really haven't done anything. So we're in rough shape here as Halaban has dropped another 50. Okay, buddy. You might be my favorite chatter. And you haven't even said anything the entire stream. You just dropping 50 after 50. My guy. If you guys, I love all my viewers equally. No, this Halaban number 1 right now. Please catch the football. Let's find the end zone, please. Thank you very much, man. It's really incredibly appreciated. Cyber Watson, thank you for the prime as well. Kelman, broken tackle, stretching. 3rd and inches. There's Teron Kelman. That's touchdown number 2. Let's go. 14-7, pending the point after, and we get it. And we need to keep running the football. We're on the road. We've blown leads. We know what it takes to win right now. Oh, big pancake! Love when the offensive line actually shows up. And that's what offensive linemen love to do. They love to run block. Don't make them pass block. They don't like it. No pass pro. Just double teams and pancakes. Honestly, my ideal night. Here's 3rd and short. I don't know if I love outside zone. I don't know if we can block this well enough. Oh, we actually blocked it. Great. Kelman back up and touchdown number 3 for number 5. Teron Kelman. It's a TKTD. Owen Stafford, thank you for the prime. Fresno State's brought it back slightly, and our defense needs help. Oh, no. Quick throw. They don't drop it. That's a 1st down, by the way. This is actually okay. Okay, with where the clock is, if we allow a touchdown, I actually think we're in fine position because we will have time to score. We just don't have the athletes to stop that. Okay. We'll have the time to score. It'll be a tie game, and we can just win the game with 3. Just run the ball, get into field goal range. Easy touchdown. We were never going to stop them. We don't have the athletes. Here we go. Big end of game drive. Let's take the lead. They make us jump in at 2nd down, which is interesting. There's Teron Kelman. And there's an injury that stops the clock. We got to investigate these teams, man. These fake injuries are getting out of control. Kelman sneaking through. Getting a couple of yards. Halaban just hit us with the Laramie Tunsil. Just said nah in the chat to somebody. What a guy. 2nd and 6. Good blocking. We have a convoy. Kelman spinning ahead. Down to the 25. That's field goal range. Fresno State's got to start thinking about timeouts here. As Kelman approaches 750 rushing yards on the season. Richardson in motion. This is probably a timeout here for Fresno State. They don't call one. Why would they not? Stupid, right? Gotta be stupid. Now they're probably going to call a timeout on this 3rd down. So we really would ideally get a 1st here. We'll see. Receiver in motion. Here's the handoff. Kelman stopped for basically no gain. And we're in a bit of a weird spot. Because if Fresno State has the ball, do we have any confidence in actually stopping them? If we only go up by 3, it's not enough. We need the 1st. Here's the run. Kelman. It's going to be 4th and short. Maybe a yard, inches maybe. And this is a tough call because we've really been stopped on 4th down all game. All game. But we've been too conservative in the past. And I think it's led to a loss. 4th and 1. Even with being able to go up by 3. We're going for it on 4th down for the game. Kelman stuffed. Fresno State football. We went for the win on the road. And it may cost us everything. Good pressure, though. Good pressure. We do have timeouts. It's still tied. We just need to stop them from getting to about the 35-yard line. They're going to run the ball. We got to be able to tackle. We're not going to bother calling a timeout here. This is a huge 3rd down. Huge 3rd down. There is a flag. Pass is complete. It's a 1st down for Fresno State. This one's coming back. It's a big hold. It's a big hold, but you know what? They had to hold. They had to. Because the pass rush was too good. 3rd and 17. We're going cover 3. We're susceptible to anything up the seam. We're going to have to cover it here. Running back is open. Quarterback with all day. I mean, literally all day. Finally gets rid of it. 4th and 10. We're going to call a timeout. 37 seconds. If we can get the football around midfield with 30 seconds and 2 timeouts, I'd like us to win the game. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Richardson on the return. Good spin move back. 28 seconds from the 46-yard line. You're not about to take me out of this moment. I mean, absolutely no way. We could even run the ball in this spot, as crazy as that sounds. We can't really be missing throws in this spot. If they want to blitz, though, hey, go blitz. I wish you would. Because we're dialing up a screen. We have blockers, and they didn't block. That's one guy. All you have to do is not push Tim Thomas, Tiny Tim, into the path of the running back. You had one job. Didn't happen. And they're in a cover 2 there. They're cover 3 cloud, but he's still playing in the flat. We kind of have to punt here. But we're on the road. We're going for the win. And we will lose the game if we don't punt here. And we get stopped. This is a loss if we don't get this. Teron Kelman open, final timeout. No overtime on the road. We're not doing it. No timeouts, though. Gillenborg, great route, makes the catch, steps out at the 25. 42-yard field goal. Or can we get a couple extra? And I think it just shows the inexperience of the team. You can't, first of all, you can't even attempt that. Second of all, we can't, why are we switching on to catch that? And also, that's the one contested catch they make the entire fucking game? Are you kidding me? Gillenborg, dot! He drops it! Brother. Play action. Running backs open. Need a touchdown. Play action. Do not get sacked here. Shit throw. It's absolutely dog shit. It's intercepted. Why is it up the field? Check down was open. Maybe we should have played for 3. We don't want to be bowl eligible. Have no interest, apparently. Have no interest. Oh, this was... you know what's crazy? We talked about it in the intro. Like, hey... actually, we got to start winning the games we need to win. And again, miraculously, by the way, we have found a way to lose this game. Fresno State's going to improve to 6-4. We're going to drop to 5-5. I don't want to talk about this one. It really, you guys might be able to tell from the wardrobe change. First game of the stream, a little bit rusty, got to dial in. That was a tough loss. That was a tough loss. This is a big game, though. New Mexico coming to town. They're 2-8, 1-5 of the conference. We're in a recruiting battle against Texas for Taquan Beard. They've got a Week 14 visit as well. That's awful. Hennessy's somewhat close to a commitment here. Our championship contender dropping to a D- is not really helping. God. Week 13, though, we have plenty of visitors. Plenty. On campus, 4-star running back Matt Lovelace and really an entire offensive line. 3-star tackle Pierre Bibbs. Stanford's in pursuit. 3-star guard Marquise Hunt. UCLA's in pursuit. And 4-star athlete center/defensive tackle Donnell Manley. Florida, Tennessee, Auburn, all interested. This is a huge visit week with massive recruiting implications. We need a blowout win, and we're playing the right team to get one. This is really the final big recruiting week of the season. If we win, we are bowl eligible. We have big-time recruits in attendance. They want to see us run the damn ball. Run the damn football. Get Teron Kelman involved. I don't know if we have any real potential to rip off a big run at any point, but it would be nice. And Kelman lifted up and dropped, but gets the first down. I feel like we can run the ball. I feel like we're already seeing it. And it really does feel like we're close to ripping off a big one. But I'm comfortable getting, 4 or 5 yards a carry. We're back-to-back gains of 1 combined yard. 3rd and 9. We're going to take off. Lower the shoulder. Stretch. Football's out. New Mexico recovers. Every time we have to pass, bad things happen, even when the pass turns into a run. Shot deep down the field. Dropped interception. New Mexico comes away with 3, but we're driving. We're driving. Yeah, give me every run play's read option. That seems good. Dude. They're all over the run. What do we do? We've got 3 down linemen here. Gillenborg open. Turn up the field. Down to the 2-yard line. Are they going to go like 3-3-5 the entire game? Oh, it nearly worked, but Kelman showing off the explosiveness. I can't even speak English right now. I'm so upset about the last game, but a little burst there and big touchdown. Avoiding potential devastating play. 3rd and 19. Okay, and they're probably out of field goal range. We'll see how they play this. A little check down and a drop. Should result in a punt, but we can't score off the back of it. 49 seconds. Up 7-3. It's been... This is what Wyoming football has looked like lately. Let's make something happen. I mean, we're going to run here. We're just not going to be so crazy as to reach for it. Because you know what? It's not 3rd down. We don't have to. Second and 2. Gillenborg looks absolutely wide open. He makes the catch. He turns upfield. Gillenborg with speed. JMG. I don't like the reach. Let's get a timeout in there. I'm trying to truck is what I'm trying to do. Good speed. We just got to come away with 3 here. It's going to be our final timeout with 19 seconds, but we didn't get the first down, so I feel like it kind of had to be done. I don't want to talk about that decision. Believe me, my heart dropped as soon as I pressed the button. Teron Kelman, I need you to be wide open. They've got no help. Gillenborg makes the catch. Hurdles! Down to the 2-yard line. We're going hurry up. We got 1 snap here. 1 snap, 1 snap, 1 snap. Ball's got to come out. Quick throw. Gillenborg drops it. I tried to throw it so much earlier, and it's a touchdown. Let's just get points. Let's just get points here. Kick is up. 7-point lead going into the half. Yeah, I try to flick the stick for the truck, but if you hold it for even like a second longer than an absolute flick, like even a millisecond, a fraction of a second longer, it's reach for it, and I hate that. Oh, nice catch. That's not easy. You see a lot of drops in those spots. We're driving, though. Beautiful lighting here at Wyoming. There's a run. Good blocks. Kelman. Oh, broken tackle. Still on his feet. How did Kelman escape? Touchdown for Teron Kelman. Oh, my goodness. Just when it looked like there was absolutely no chance he wasn't going to the ground, he exploded out of the tackle and ran all the way to the end zone. Look at this. He's wrapped up. It's the corner that comes in and kind of takes his own teammate out of the tackle. And it's 17-3. This was the type of game we needed. But it's not over yet, because my tight end gets bumped and doesn't get out on his route, and then the entire timing of the play is thrown off. And then New Mexico scores, and they have the football. I hope CFB 27's good. I really do. I really do. They're going to run the ball in this spot, and they're going to do so successfully. We don't have the athletes on the edge. Mo Bamba rocking the stadium. We need a play. We need a play. We need a sack. Anish Vyas will force a punt. What a play. And New Mexico's got to go for it here, right? They won't. Dude, how do they not go for it in that spot? They have 3 timeouts, and they're thinking their defense has been good. Not good enough. So they're going to be all over the run, huh? What if I got a good play suggestion ever? What if that happened? What if we ran slightly more off tackle here? Is that a false start when I'm trying to change the play? Okay. We're not getting frustrated. It's Wyoming year 1. There goes Teron Kelman. Big juke back to the inside, takes a hit. There is an injury that stops the clock, but all right, maybe we need to run outside more, especially if we can get a more athletic running back in offensive line at some point. That may be the move. I don't like that JMG's not on a route here. Third and 8. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. How about block nobody? That's about right. That's about right with play action involved. I guess it was 3rd and 8 to be fair. Maybe they're not going to be too fooled. Will we find a way to lose this game? I wonder. Kind of needed a blowout win. Now I'm wondering if we will even get a win. Check down. It's awful angles. Awful angles, man. Thankfully, we contain that enough. Inside the 2-minute timeout. Sacked. Let's go. Blitz got in. Do we send it again? From a different spot this time. Feel like we're covering it. Shot down the field. Good coverage. Incomplete. New Mexico's got to leave the offense out on the field. We got to blitz again, though, right? Got to. Absolutely need to. That's good coverage. Shot down the field. They found single coverage. And thankfully, we made a play. Got to get a touchdown here. Play action. Anderson is like running in quicksand. New Mexico's called their final timeout. Oh my goodness. Got to get in the end zone here. Good blocks. Scott will make it 3rd and short. No Teron Kelman in the game. Ooh, we do get the first down. Ten seconds on the clock. Let's get in the end zone here. Gillenborg open, makes the catch. That's the game. All right. JMG with the TD and the Cam Ward celebration. And we can call this one a game. We are officially bowl eligible. How fun is that? Man. Like, we would have lost the Boise game no matter what, but we really could be a one-loss team right now. And we're 6-5. Played a better game in this one. We were the clear winner. Didn't get the blowout victory, unfortunately. We ran the football a little bit better. And hopefully that's, you know, the sign of things to come. Well, we got Hawaii. Final game of the regular season. We are bowl eligible. We're going to lose Beard to Texas. And let's see how those visits went. So Lovelace is going to commit. So that's a 4-star running back. Teron Kelman's transferring. There's nothing we can do. Bibbs is close, but could really easily commit to Stanford. Hunt is close. I hope that's enough. And Manley's going to be a little bit of a battle here down the stretch. Final game of the regular season. There's honestly not really even anything on the line. Battle for the Paniolo trophy here. All right, well, Hawaii can't be very good, but we've made it a habit of losing to not very good teams the entire year. All right, Hawaii trying for 3 here to start. They've had another lost season as well, 4-7. But the kick is good. We have no visitors. The only thing we need to do here today is just win. And our defense already needs help. Interception by Peter Manuma. Manuma? I didn't see the last or second to last letter. A win here would be nice. We already eclipsed our goal of 4 wins. Wow, very special. But, hey, getting a 7th would be nice. Also getting our championship contender grade up. This was a rough first season, man. A lot of mistakes, but we're gonna learn from them and grow from them. Hopefully hit the transfer portal hard. We're gonna be down 10-0. Off the mark, thanks for the tier 1. Is Hawaii just going to be a problem for us? It's not a great start. Down 10-0 into the second quarter. We need to be a little bit better than this. There goes Kelman. He got bumped a little bit. I really feel like that could have been a lot more, but we'll take the explosive run. Yeah, we have got a 4-star, or excuse me, a 5-star quarterback that's in the class that committed a couple weeks ago. So this is year one. We don't really have, you know, much in the way of a ton of talent right now. And you always forget when you start with these teams in year one. The lack of speed is just astounding. Teron Kelman, what a run. Like, on defense, you just can't really make any play because your team is just too slow and too stupid. But, of course, you know me, head coach Gene Dangus, we're going to come in, we're going to turn the program around. It's what we do, and we're going to find a way to do it. Cope, thanks for the tier 1. Harvey creeping up. It's so underthrown, and it just doesn't matter. We can't really get in position to make the play. Thankfully, there was a drop. We're going to get the football back. 1 minute and 9 seconds on the clock. We're going to run the football. Little cutback lane. There goes Teron Kelman. Up close to midfield. He's at 9 for 80 right now. Great start to the game. I knew the cutback lane was going to be there based on how they lined up. Kind of just gave that to us. Kelman with a little bit of space. I mean, it's actually amazing how well our offensive line's run blocking. But a lot of our top guys are, you know, upperclassmen, so we're really going to need to be able to recruit more offensive linemen here in the offseason, and especially in the transfer portal. But I feel like offensive linemen are not really that common in the portal. You can get a couple maybe, but I don't know. In real life, they're certainly not that common. I'm gonna save a timeout here. No, I'm not. Every play has motion in it. It's gonna eat up like 6 seconds for no reason. Would love this wheel route to start getting open. Let's throw it. One-on-one. Good matchup. What a ball. Teron Kelman touchdown. It's a shame this is our last game, maybe outside of the bowl game, with Teron Kelman. He's certainly going to transfer. We take the lead 14-10. Interception here would be big. Wow, post wide open. We don't have the speed. This is what I'm talking about. There's no speed on this defense. Skinny post, touchdown. Hawaii back out in front. But we're driving again. 3rd and 7. Seems like a weird run spot, but they're going with a double mug look. We probably can just run around them. Or right through them, Teron Kelman! They've got no answer. He's got 17 for 147. It's his best game of the year. And through an entire fourth quarter, could he get to 200? It's a possibility. And in college football, 200-yard rushing games aren't nearly as uncommon as they are in the NFL. But we really haven't even been close with Kelman. This is the big game. And it's just, they're bringing everyone so close to the line of scrimmage, where if they don't make a play instantly, they're just leaving themselves majorly exposed to the big play. We're not going to be able to find a way into the end zone, I guess. Third and goal. Who wants to get open here? Not really anybody. We're going to tie it. All right, 17-17. Defense needs help. Yeah, of course they do. Sounds about right for these guys. And I would love if my defense could catch interceptions, because sometimes we are in position for them, and we typically don't catch them. We don't tackle. We don't do anything at the catch point. It's disappointing. Hawaii driving. Pressure, though, and down goes Davis. Tice Westland with his second sack of the game. You need better left tackle and guard. They block worth shit, just saying. Hey, dude, we could bring you in as a recruiting coordinator. You got a real eye for talent. There's no question. My year one Wyoming left side of the line isn't very good. Let me write that down so I don't forget. Here's 4th and 3. Wide left. They got to fix that in CFB 27. Like, I like when it happens, but it's a little bit crazy. It's a little bit crazy. All right. Lead us down the field, Tehran. Yeah, that didn't exactly work very well. A depressed Seattle sports fan, that's fitting. Thank you very much for the Prime sub. Approaching the 2-minute timeout. Let's get a big play here. There's the pitch. Kelman to the outside. Wrapped up. 2-minute timeout. Sets up 3rd and forever. Oh, God, dude. And we're in one of these spots, we've seen it lately, where we need to throw. How do we ever pick it up? We don't. We don't is the answer. Come on, defense. Do something, please. Apparently, we had like 13 miles per hour of wind on that punt. You wouldn't have known it. It didn't really go that far. Hawaii's been a tough offense to stop. I know they only have 17 points, but we only have 17 points. Interception here would be big. We're having a tough time containing the scrambling ability of DeMarcus Davis. 2nd and 6. Check down. Big hit. Oh, big hit. Finally got him to the ground. 3rd and 2. We need a sack here. I don't want them thinking they can get it on 4th and short. We're obviously extending the drive. We're all over it. It's an easy read. User pick. The giving tree. Davis gives it away. Easy reads to Eller. I couldn't have played that any better if I tried. Oh, my goodness. That's a huge play. Playing the flat, baiting the throw, dropping back and picking it off. Whew. Evan Eller. We won't have to put him down like old Yeller. Oh, it wasn't even Davis. It was some random lefty. All right. Let's win a football game. Just need to get in a field goal range. We've been in this spot before, actually. And it's their coverage in these spots is incredible, I will say. They're unreal. When they need to cover well, they're insane. Third and 10. We've done nothing after the interception. Going with the screen. Good blocks. Kelman stiff arming and picking up the first down. Sometimes the screen works wonders, and there it does. Can't throw down the field. Offensive line won't protect. They just run a screen. It's probably not where that needed to go. Oh, he dropped it. Okay. From midfield, we have 2 timeouts left. I'm not really that worried about calling that timeout. That's a good route. Wide open. Ball got there. Tehran Kelman, first down. Let's save that timeout. Go hurry up. Come on. Come on. I don't need to see the celebration. Get back to the line. Clock's going to start ticking. We just need to line it up. Snap the ball. It's taking 5 seconds to snap the football. We're going to call a timeout. And we've been here before, but this is different. 7 seconds on the clock. This run will not take 7 seconds. No way. We line it up. We call our final timeout. And we kick a field goal to beat the Rainbow Warriors. It's as simple as that. They're icing us. Will it matter? We're lined up down the middle. Oh, okay, they're not even icing us. Doesn't matter, just making us think about it. Oh, I guess they did. How'd that work out for you? Kick is good! And we win another rivalry game. Our 7th win of the season. And we've won the battle for the Paniolo. Player stats, Caden Anderson with a touchdown and a pick. I don't remember throwing a pick. Caden Anderson did not run well, but Teron Kelman picks up 144 on the ground. Don't know if he did anything in the 4th quarter, really, but a big catch, touchdown. He had 4 for 71 and a TD as a receiver. Again, he will be transferring. Tice Westland, huge game. And of course, the pick by senior linebacker Evan Eller. 20-17 is your final. You know, we could have played worse. I'm not exactly sure how yet, but I think it was possible. It was possible. And that is our regular season. 7 wins is not the best. But it's enough for Allen Hennessy. Our 2nd 5-star of the year. Allen Hennessy, 5-star cornerback, moving out from Florida. That's huge. We also land 4-star running back Matt Lovelace from Waco. And we're breaking out the Hennessy after that one. Huge commitment. Kelman is a playstyle transfer. I mean, we're losing quite a bit here. Chris Durr as well. I wish I could say he made any type of an impact at all, but he didn't. Recruiting battle against Texas is just not one we're likely to win. But Texas didn't really seem to get a big boost from the visit. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with that one. We have 140 hours. Let's go ahead and finish strong in recruiting. Marquise Hunt, it looks like he's going to end up committing unless something crazy happens. So I really like where we are right now. Ooh, maybe not on Donnell Manley. That one went very badly. I'll tell you what, 3 stars are good at this point. There's 3-star tackle Pierre Bibbs. 3-star right guard Marquise Hunt. And we might have freshman linemen that play next year right away. Right away. Do we want to potentially fire any coordinators? Ostrander is a scheme guru, but can't help us recruit. But does help us marginally on the field. Aaron Bowl is a master motivator. We're going to keep him around. I think we could do with a new offensive coordinator, though. So, Brian Ostrander, we are likely going to fire. And we'll look for something a little bit better when that opens up. John Mateer is your Heisman winner. Unrealistic game. Bad game. John Michael Gillenborg is your John Mackey Award winner for Best Tight End in the Nation. 1,200 yards receiving, 8 touchdowns. Very, very nice season. And we got Tulsa in the Sheridan Hawaii Bowl. And hopefully the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors come out to support. That'll be fun. Early National Signing Day. I really think we're in a great spot right now. We still have the lead for Beard somehow, which I don't think that's going to stand. I think he's going to end up at Texas, but until he does, I'm going to keep recruiting him. We got the 52nd best class in the nation so far, but 2 5-stars, 2 4-stars, 2 3-stars, only 6 total in the class, but we've got a lot more on the way. Lehman will join the class. That's a 3-star corner. That's not bad. A 3-star linebacker in Vernon Ajabo. We got some good players coming, and we don't need George Cheek anymore. We have a quarterback. We have no hours here, so it's a little bit unfortunate. Not going to get everybody we went after, but I think we're in a pretty good spot for the most part. Getting Eddie Cox would be the big one. I'm hoping we'll have a chance to bring him in. David Thrasher would be nice because we need an upgrade on the D-line. He's 6'5", 283. He's got a really good frame. Hoping he could be a good fit for us. So we have the depth traits, by the way, for our signees. Star for Allen Hennessy. We don't know if he's good, but he probably is. He's a #2 player in the nation in the #1 corner, #1 player in Florida. Star is good. Kerry Mears, quarterback of the future. Impact. Impact is a little bit disappointing. A little bit disappointing. Star for Matt Lovelace, though. 6'1", 207, contact seeker out of Waco. Lost out on Marrero, who only had normal. Kenyon Crothers with elite. Big for the 4-star linebacker that we thought was destined for Georgia. Pierre Bibbs has star. Impact for Marquise Hunt. This class is looking very good. I'm so excited to get a better corner in the mix because Ian Bell was really bad and slow. And somebody better call Child Protective Services because other Mountain West quarterbacks were abusing Minor all year. He's a 6'3" corner with 88 speed, though. There actually does seem like there's something here. The problem is his cover skills are awful. So that won't do it all. We're not going to be able to get him. He's got such great offers like becoming the head coach at Temple or at Louisiana Monroe or even the offensive coordinator for NC State. But Jed Fish would be incredible. Of course, the former Arizona quarterback, head coach that accepted the Washington head coaching job. He's got elite recruiter. He's got strategist. He's got tactician. He's got motivator. This is the one. He's just not going to accept, unfortunately. But I'm going to offer him because there's no real downside other than missing out on the other guys who I'm not exactly like super excited about. So that is what we need to do. I'm really excited about the recruiting class. Quarterback of the future. Good running back of the future, hopefully. Like if Demasha Harris sticks around, that's a pretty good power back. He's slow and he really hasn't played very much for us. But he looks good. 6'4", 224. But obviously we're not going to make decisions on the roster before we know what the team actually looks like because we're going to be losing so much talent. Bowl game, Wyoming and Tulsa. I mean, honestly, we're sleepwalking through this one. No disrespect to this particular bowl game here, but it's really, I think it's about team building in Hawaii. What a great bowl location. Listen, if I could go and make this team win seven games every year just so we get a Hawaii Bowl appearance, heck, I would do it because that's the type of players coach that I am. But at the end of the day, this is a business, and we know what the university expects here, and it's winning. We've got the ball on the half-yard line. There's Teron Kelman. Hit the juke button. He didn't do anything. He knows better, I guess. Good start. But we would like to win. It's bragging rights. I mean, Tulsa is a potential future opponent. They're also a current opponent. Is true. So, I mean, you don't like to lose, right? In any capacity. And this is Teron Kelman's final game here at Wyoming. I wish he could be around to see the rebuild. Instead, he's going to go to some program where he's not going to play. He won't produce. He has no NFL future. Or he could tear it up at Wyoming, put up some big numbers, and potentially get drafted. That's at least how it would work in real life. But no, he's like, I gotta be a backup at Georgia. Good luck, dude. And I don't even know if Scott is going to be here for the future. So you know who I want to see? I want to see Demasha Harris. I think he's got some potential. So if we're going to go to a secondary running back, outside of Teron Kelman, of course, as the primary, I want to see Demasha Harris because he's going to get carries next year if he sticks around, as there are multiple injuries on the play. Oh, no. This is also the final game in the Wyoming career of John Michael Gillenborg, who makes the catch. He was the Mackey Award winner. He had a great season, but he's a senior. He's done, you know? So that's just kind of the way that goes. I wish we could get our freshmen in the game already. You know? I wish it was already season 2. Because it's kind of, you know, we're out here. What are we really doing? We're playing for nobody. It's like a school dance recital. Who is it for? Maybe if I had kids, I would think differently, but who's actually watching this game? You think Tulsa and Wyoming fans are like, oh, I can't wait to go watch the game? They're not. Like, let's have an excuse to go to Hawaii. That's what this game is. We're putting our bodies on the line here. And I really do mean that, because Coach Gene Dangus, there's a mental aspect to it. Where you're playing in a game like this takes a toll. As we pass for negative 10 yards. This is a real screen situation. I know people hate when teams run screens in like 3rd and forever, 2nd and forever, but it's your highest percentage play of actually getting some of those yards back. I'd be running screens all day if I were a play caller in those spots. Shot up the seam. JMG, no effort to catch the ball. This is going to get blocked? No. Is it roughing the kicker? It's a good kick. Great kick. We will take 1st and 10 on the 11. Ooh, reverse pass. We didn't run this the entire year. How bad is this going to work? Oh my goodness. Yeah, he had possession. Good call. We waited until the Hawaii Bowl to break that out with another future transfer, Chris Durr. That's a catch. I'm going to review it. He caught it. Looks good to me. Okay, this is a big-time win here. 27-7. Your Wyoming Cowboys are Hawaii Bowl victors. 20-point win over the Golden Hurricanes of Tulsa. And that was definitely a catch earlier in the game. There's no question in my mind. You know how I know? They called it a touchdown. 8-5. We had an 8-win season. Our goal at the start was 4 wins. We doubled that. That's the Gene Dangus effect, baby. There it is. Hawaii Bowl winners. What a season. Listen, I know it wasn't pretty the entire time, but it's a good season, all things considered. Give me Jedfish, please. Please, 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 please. I thought it was popping up. How about right now? How about please, please, Jedfish? Are we at recruiter? We did not get Jedfish. He has rejected the offer. Ooh, steal Timmy Chang from Hawaii? He's got Architect. That's actually interesting. Timmy Chang, former college quarterback. Okay. Steve Wheeler has talent developer and recruiter and Northern California pipeline. I think that's going to be the offer. Keeping Aaron Bowl around. I think that's got to be the job. And he's probably going to accept. I think that's good. And he is. Wheeler, our new OC. And he's a Stanford guy, too. He's got that intelligence aspect to him. We won't be able to actually see what he has here for a minute. Oh, no, they changed it. So he's got talent developer unlocked. No, we won't be able to see it yet. Okay. Okay. I will admit, I don't know how to say his first name. Steege? Steggy? Steg? Yeah, I'll have the steak and eggs, please. I don't know how to say it. I really don't. But that is a really good addition to our coaching staff. And we are on the right track. National championship. There's no way to know who's in it. No. Players leaving. It's going to be bad news. Teron Kelman, Demasha Harris. Well, I hyped him up like, ooh, I wonder what we have with him. Wes King, Chris Durr, Caden Anderson. Yeah, good riddance. Okay, there's actually a lot here. A lot. We got to try and keep the underclassmen. We only have 5 persuades. Jason Handy says no. Jonathan Bush says yes. I actually think that's big. That's a 65 overall freshman left guard. That's actually big. I think I'd rather go after the low chance because it's actually a slightly better chance for us. Cameron Watson has not been persuaded. We've got 2 more. Redshirt sophomore Jaden Williams has decided to stay. That actually might be big as well. And the last one we have, I think Chris Durr would be the big one. Let's try that. He has not been persuaded. So we are losing a lot here. And then look at our top players who are graduating. JMG. Kelman obviously gone, but Sam Scott, Jack Walsh. It's a lot of our best players. We need to hit the portal really hard. Really hard. Transfer portal is here. Will we actually be able to sign anybody? Getting 3 5-stars in year 1 at Wyoming would be so awesome. Of the top players, Coy Parrish would be huge. No chance there, but Ashton Stamps is actually interested. Top 10 player. LSU corner wants to leave. I like that. A lot of Kenyon Sadiq, please. Please, he wants to go to Wyoming, dude. He'd love nothing more than to be a Cowboy. Don't go to Oklahoma. He should have been a Cowboy. Shout out Oklahoma and Toby Keith, but also should have been a Cowboy by Toby Keith, R.I.P. You got to be a Wyoming Cowboy. Please. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm getting excited about players that we won't get. I know that's happening. But also, what if, though? What if we do what we're not going to do? I don't know. We know we need younger Peyton Kirkland, former Texas offensive lineman. We know we need younger offensive linemen. We got to build up the O-line. The portal could be the place to go. I don't really like raw strength from BJ. Toe low there. Raw strength is just not going to do it for me. It's a really hard to upgrade archetype. So guard is just not going to be something we can do. Raw strength. I don't love it, but maybe 1 or 2. The D-line's really bad. I think we need to go after the freshmen more than anything. Derek Simmons we've had before. Tyson Ford. I mean, these guys actually have interest, so it's a better starting point, I would say. A big-time running back. We need a receiver, maybe. It's a lot of juniors, but I don't know. Cam Coleman would be sick. If only our championship contender grade were higher. Jurian Dickey's a former 5-star, I believe. Do any of these receivers actually want to be Wyoming Cowboys? I don't know. We're about to find out. Anyway, we're going to handle this. We'll see if there are any good freshmen that want to be a part of the turnaround here. Micah Gilbert's going to be the one. Cooper Perry, maybe. We'll check it out. The recruit experience here at Wyoming, we're only getting the best of the best. 5-star free safety Taquan Beard is a Wyoming Cowboy. The recruiting train is rolling on. I'm very curious to see how we actually did in the portal, though. We're getting a lot of good 3-star high school level players, and this is not going to be like a 35-man class. But we're going to get 20-plus and high-quality players. Eddie Cox looks very good. Quincy Ejiro-Tutu, I think we can get excited about. David Thrasher is potentially an edge, potentially a defensive tackle. Derek Simmons is a big transfer freshman. This is where the transfer portal players are coming in. Coy Parrish for Minnesota. That is a huge transfer. Huge. Kenyon Sadiq is massive. Oregon was too close to the coast. He's got to come back inland from Idaho. Now he's going to Wyoming. Kenyon Sadiq. He's not going to be a first-round pick, like potentially in real life. He's going to be a Wyoming Cowboy. How about that as a weapon for our true freshman quarterback to throw to? LJ Johnson Jr., we saw him in Texas State Dynasty. Ashton Stamps, the LSU transfer, is a big addition. What's going on? Is the transfer portal on easy mode here post-update? Mackenzie McGill is a good running back to add into the mix. This class is absolutely incredible. Look at everyone we went after. We didn't get Peyton Kirkland or Darren Reed. And Kirkland would have been nice because we were looking to get, you know, younger offensive linemen that can not only start away or right away, but also can, you know, be developed over time. All that would have been nice. But oh my goodness, this class. We come away with what, like 28 in the class or something like this? This is a top 25 class probably. This is 15th. 3 5-stars, 5 4-stars, and 23 stars. Obviously the best class in the Mountain West. Our secondary is incredible now with Parrish, Beard, and Hennessy. I am super excited for Season 2. We got to be Mountain West favorites, which isn't a huge surprise, but man, we look incredible. Also, Taquan Beard, elite dev. He looks awesome. We're only just finding out overalls for the first time here. Kerry Mears is a 74, 81 speed, 89 throw power. Like, he's not the best 5-star ever. And he only has impact dev, so quarterback isn't necessarily solved for the future. But he is an upgrade. Matt Lovelace looks really good. Power back, he's not shifty at all. At all. Can't really catch, but he's good downhill. And then at receiver, we really only bring in one freshman. Normal dev, Jabari Mixon. So, receiver isn't great, but we bring in the transfer Micah Gilbert. We bring in LJ Johnson Jr., of course. Kenyon Sadiq's going to be the offense. If you thought JMG was overpowered, get ready to learn Kenyon Sadiq. Super excited about the way this team looks. Obviously got a long way to go, but this is very encouraging. And look at this linebacker, Kenyon Crothers. 85 speed, 85 acceleration, 83 tackling, 80 block shed. His coverage is not bad. He's got 83 pursuit. Elite dev, 6'4", 231. He is a monster. Corner, we go from slow and awful to fast and really good. Allen Hennessy, 94 speed, 95 excel. He's great in man coverage. The rest isn't amazing yet, but he's a true freshman. And he will be playing. At free safety, Coy Parrish is awesome. Taquan Beard, 92 speed, 92 acceleration. Can play in man, end zone. Can come up and tackle reasonably well. He's going to be our starting strong safety over Brooklyn Cheek. We've ended up making some changes to the team, position changes, things like that. Coy Parrish is going to end up playing corner so that he can be a two-way player. And, of course, we moved some of the freshmen around. We talked about, you know, the move to strong safety. You can't see it in training results here, but Taquan was moved from free safety to strong safety. Caleb Merritt was moved from corner to free safety because Coy Parrish had to move to corner if we want to play him on both sides of the ball. Another freshman, of course, Crothers, was moved to Mike linebacker. But again, you'll see that in a little bit here. We're going to handle the player upgrades. Pretty excited about the team. We really took an unimaginable jump here heading into year 2. I'm not going to say this is going to be the year, but I would be absolutely blown away if we don't win the Mountain West this year. There are still some flaws with this team, clearly, but with the amount of star power we brought in, we've got to be good. And I think that is a good spot to end it for Season 1 of Wyoming Dynasty. 2026 is up next. Of course, it'll be streamed live on Twitch. I always announce it on Twitter. And stay on the lookout. Excited to get into Season number 2. I will see you in the next one. Take it easy.